What is up, guys? Houdini here, and welcome back to a little bit of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yes, we're back in Nintendo's little baby here. Is it worth getting the Switch 2 over? Still remains to be seen. We're having fun with it. It's a collectathon with crazy terraforming and transformations. I mean, it's just good to have Donkey Kong back, let's be honest. Really, really fun. Hell yes. And little Pauline there, and they're singing away. We'll see what adventures they have to give us. Yes, I haven't done any of those Rhino racing yet. It has a very much like Tears of the Kingdom Mario Odyssey thing going on, where there's always like something happening every 30 seconds. It's pretty clever. So you got these sort of like shrine-like rooms that allow you just to play around, have some fun. We're fighting some bosses. We're going slowly down deep into this hollow earth. Hope you're all doing well. I thought it'd be nice to play this little Sunday business. Hell yes. Alright, so we're heading down here. Yeah, we were doing this kind of sinkhole. We were doing this kind of refinery, trying to stop the Void Co, the villains. They're pretty cool villains so far. So far we've only kind of messed with Grumpy Kong, as he's called. He keeps coming back. Lovely. Yeah, we played a bit of Kill 'Em Floor 3. It came out. Very nice. So far so good. You know, you can tell there's a notable difference. But there's still some good stuff underneath it all. Alright, punch down. Let's see what we got going on. And we're playing a good bit of Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers, which is kind of the latest. Oh yeah, I gotta turn it down. That's all. Alright, Big Machine, they're right now. Okay, yeah, the newest Souls-like. Super fun. What is that? That's the little teal guy. What are you doing, Bonk? Probably didn't like that, did he? Oh, he's making a little hole for us. So yeah, they've definitely gone fairly far with the hollow earth idea. Whee! Where are we going? We went to like a canyon, Arizona, Grand Canyon kind of place, and then we did like a standard watery forest at the start. What's next? My God, that's right. Nintendo are like one of the greatest guilty parties of doing fade to white. Everyone else likes to do fade to black, but these guys, geez, the divide. Ooh, I've seen a little kind of ice or something. At the sea, sublayer 400. It's basically like World 1 of, you know, like World 1, World 1, 2, World 1, 3, you know, that kind of way. This would be World 4. The divide, huh? Let's see what we got going on down here. Pretty cool. I like this whole idea. Alright, these are usually the reward for defeating the boss. Lovely. We have some new games coming next week as well. I want to get some indies in there. And we will have ourselves some Grounded 2. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids will be back. Okay, we got 4 skill points, fast charge, reduce the amount of time it takes. Oh, that's good. What we got over here? Kong armor, yeah. Charge punch, boost the range. Oh, that'll be good. Now he needs 3. Oh, look at that, yeah. Bigger charge, okay. Okay. Nice. Let's go have a chat with this little Fractone. Yeah, it's super fun to play. So many games out right now. Okay, only you know which way to go. Right. Kinda want the icy place. The branching paths. Can open up our little house here. These are little beds to get some health, but they're kind of funny because Pauline goes on a little rant. Oh, does it take? Oh no, you lose some of them, even though we didn't in the boss. Okay. Yeah, she has a little moment when she's trying to fall asleep. Which is funny. She's a good character. Like, just the fact that she speaks English, kind of patch of green or patch of snow, yeah.
Which way to go?
It rhymes.
Find the bananas. That's all I know.
She's a little rhymer. Okay. Sometimes she'll give you little ideas of things going on. Why not? Okay. Yeah, some funny old stuff going on the internet, of course. I don't know where it came from or why they did it, but there was like a ban put on not safe for work stuff. Only in Britain though. So they're all going crazy, you know. Get in the middle of their prawn stuff. The goo is here, speaking of which. There's one thing in this world politicians will never understand. You don't get in the way of people's happy time. Okay, so what does this do? Goo is here, then there. Teleporting, is it? So many secrets around as well. It's like some of my favorite things to do. Boop. Anything over here? Bananas everywhere. Can we climb up this now or something? Oh, we can. Okay, look at these little handprints. Oh. Okay, okay. Each area has its own little thing going on. Does it recover? Then we haven't got any new transformations since the Kong Bananza, so I'm hoping we'll get a new one. Obviously that trailer gives it away, and we saw it in the last direct that there's some kind of a zebra thing going on. Now people are, you know, there's long since rumor of a Nintendo Direct coming in July, and we're kind of running out of July. Like literally next week, next Wednesday I think is the last, or next Thursday is the last day. But they do notably like their Wednesdays and Thursdays, don't they? Here's the divide if you use your mind. Okay, what's the left path all about? Freezer layer. It's the chillest, iciest, oh so frostiest place in the underground world. We like questions. Okay, what's over here? Just grassy. Yeah, forest layer. Okay, well we've done that already. I want to do ice. Definitely gonna choose. And I'm a lefty anyway. I was ambidextrous for a long time, so actually have still incredible amount. Like you know the way you have like your left foot, your right foot, or your left hand, your right hand. One of them's always a bit stronger. I tend to have a good bit between the two of them. All right, what have you got? The stuff shop. Yes, yes. I don't think we need anything here from him, do we? Bunk. That's why I think your stuff shop. Sorry. You can stuff it. Oh yeah, what was the story with this? Oh, it's just if you go back to different layers, right? Yeah. She would take you back up there. Jesus, slow down, missus. Eat you on the first date. Yeah, so you can see how it goes, you know? It's a long way to go. Alright, I'm going to try and put a lot of hours into this week. We finished off Robocop. We finished off... What's the story with these guys? I don't even know how to get up there. Finished off a lot. A lot of stuff. Which is great. Hiya! And then once we get into August, it's going to be banger after banger. Yeah, I want to get some indies in there while we can, because I love them. We did play one last week called Antro. It's kind of one and done, so it's sort of cheap. I should have climbed up on it first to make it easier. But you can punch up. I suppose you don't need to get rid of it all, but my brain is like that. But yeah. Oh, she did. Alright, let's see what this has to say. Saga of Exploration, verse 4. One branch is snowy, the other leafy. We are deeply curious about them both. Either leads the origin of us. Moments of indecision, we stand on one foot and spin around until we're overtaken by dizziness. Oh, that's not true. Yeah, what is going on with these rhinos? Maybe you come back later and you can have little rhino sections. Alright, to the left, to the left. Oh, that's clever, so that does that side. That's so clever. As Beyonce once said, to the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. I think this whole UK stuff, it seems to be more of a way to sanction freezer pack things like Discord and that.
Hey, I wanted to go this way too.
Yeah, me too. Like at the end of the day, right, they make it sound like they're trying to protect people, privacy or whatever. But when it really boils down to it, it's control. It's all about control. I don't mean in some kind of twisted 1984 thing. It's just about control. They want to control everything you do, including your little private time, especially your private time. But yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that things have gotten radically out of control for sure. For sure, I mean, you know, being a teenager and an explosion of hormones, you're obviously into everything you can, you know. But I do sense that this generation they've almost like turned it into a trend of being a little creep, you know. I'd say the average person on something like OnlyFans or something like buying OnlyFans is probably somewhere between like 13 and 17. And the bloody, that's like fucking, that's crazy if you think about it. The bloody thing is meant for adults. That's just the way it is. It takes 2 seconds to fake your age. We all did it. Nobody's exempt from it. Pauline with her new Bananza powers are singing. Yeah, she does. Her singing goes crazy. Alright, so you can see how I do these layers upon sub-layers and that, and you kind of get confused a little bit. I know I do. Maybe I just get easily confused. It's like, why do we just had that sub-layer just to pick left or right? Wonder will we go back and pick the forest level? I like that idea. Whee! Something very calming about this game. Ah, I'm supposed to smash that, okay. Okay, so usually his slams can do some Sonic stuff. It looks like Superman's doing great, Jurassic Park is doing great, now Fantastic Four is doing great. I think it's just summer blockbuster stuff. People do be so bored. But you go into Twitter and Reddit and just scroll down, and dudes are like, oh, this is my 4th time seeing it, this is my 12th time seeing it. We have like a serious problem with people. Enjoy what you want, but you're just bloating ticket sales, and this is why tickets are so expensive. This is why movies have such big budgets and they have to cross $1 billion. It's for people like that. Have no sense. I don't care if it was 12 times you only have to pay the first time or whatever. I don't care. You're sending the wrong signals. It's so stupid. And then they won't watch anything else. Like those 12 viewings of the same dumbass Marvel movie, you could be helping out like indie cinema, A24 and all these great guys, you know, that are actually making cinema and making art. There's a big difference between a film and a movie, you know. It's not snobbery. It's genuine care put into it. Like Happy Gilmore 2 came out, and like I'm not expecting much from it, but straight off the bat, like that trailer is one of the worst lit things I've ever seen in my life. Like there's a vicious problem over the last generation and of lighting in movies. Like it's so bad, especially Netflix. It's so bad. I think there's so much AI and people are lying on their resume. Ooh, snowboarding, yes please. And yeah, they don't know how to light anything. You go back and look, everyone always talks about like why does 90s and 2000 movies look better, why does 50s movies look better, all this stuff. And sometimes in their limitation, I've said this about games as well, in the limitation of things is where we find the genius, in the struggle. We shouldn't have to struggle. But things are so easy now, cameras, phones do better jobs, and as I said, AI takes over, the editing's done for you. Things are so simple now. There's no care put into it at all. It literally makes us lazier people. Trust me, I see it every day. What's up, little buddy? Let's go read this over here. So I hope we can... Oh, bollocks. I hope it's not going to come back, is it? Nope. Hope we can go back to the good stuff, you know. I personally love the 90s because... Not just nostalgia. There is a little bit of nostalgia there. But it's mainly because of... I don't like digital film. I really don't. And they reckon like using normal film now would be too expensive. Nice. Will this shrink down? Oh gosh. Whee! Wants me to use that for the snowboarding, but I kind of want to use this. Once it doesn't disappear. Alright, let's go get it. Let's go snurf. Snurfboarding. Snurf, snurf. Alright, now we can speed up. Let's go. Deedle, 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 deedle. I don't do as much surfboarding anymore. Tony Hawk's come back. Maybe Shaun White's snowboarding will come back too. Whoa, Nelly. How do you just put it down? How do you drop it? I want to drop it without like broken, without losing it. Is there something down there? Cool. Well, yeah, I used to like that. So yeah, film, and I noticed like even the average animation. Go look at like old animation versus new, and you're like, what is wrong? Everything's just so clean, and there's no like, that's what's wrong. Everything's just digitized. That's really bad. New Simpsons, new Family Guy, new everything. Used to be a joke back in the day where you'd watch an animated movie or a cartoon and then it would get a movie, you know, in the cinema, and it was like, ooh, wow, why does it look so weird and different? They just put like a shadow on it, you know. Oh, here we go. So maybe this will be the Zebra Land. Brr, welcome to the freezer. This is straight up Madagascar, right? It's like, hello, just where's Chris Rock when you need him, you know? How you doing? Oh. That'd be kind of cool. Those were good movies. I would be surprised if they tried to bring those back as well. Alright. Kind of sounds like him too. Way too cold for comfort. Yeah, what's a zebra doing in the middle of the snow? I'll get down there, no worries. The crumbly bridge. Well, I tend to spend too much time, what's this all about? Kind of exploring and moving around, and I end up getting lost. Alright, what's going on here? Any nanners? Nope, we got another place to live. I have so many of these. But I think you can travel between them, so for the best. And we get to listen to a bit of DK rap. So yeah, it's a little bit of that for me with the movies. And obviously nostalgia as well. I'm not going to be stupid and lie to myself and not realize that some of it is just nostalgia. Ah, cool. But I love the grittiness. I love the little the dirt on the film, the little cigarette burns. I used to love all that. I think it's just too expensive and they don't know how to do it anymore.
Listen, do you hear that? Right? Maybe
Yeah, I'd like to do some... Oh, you know what else is out next week? Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, which is the 2.5D game that's being made by the Messenger guys, right? Wait, is it Way Forward? No, they're like a... I don't think it's them. Whoever's making it, they're very, very good. So I'd like to get like that. There's been a couple of really banging 2.5D games that have come out very recently, and they're all very expensive. I thought Ninja Gaiden Ragebound would be on the Game Pass because all the other Ninja Gaiden is Ninja Gaiden 4 and 2 Black, but not Ragebound, so it must be just a different publisher. Oh yeah, it's Dot. It's not actually the Messenger guys. That's my bad. I think there might have been just a collaboration. No, it's Dot Emu who made the Streets of Rage stuff. But it looks like it's been handled with a lot of things. He also made that Shredder's Revenge TMNT, which is fantastic. But very good. So that'll be fun. I'm thinking of getting that. The other one was the Shadow Labyrinth, which is the Pac-Man game. It's more Metroidvania. Oh, it's a tough one. Alright, see what's up here. I don't think we got too many nanas. Oh, it just brings us back up there. Cool. Oh, we can go surfing again. Everybody, no! One little bang and he broke it. Can we ride on the ice cream lanterns? Nope. Looks tasty though. The thing is, this is going to disappear fast. Whee! I think I got one of the upgrades where you can ride these across the water now, but we're not going to see a lot of water, are we? Oh, here's a new piece here. There you go. Off we go. I love the surfing. We had this cool little surfing part where you had to go through the... Oh, hello there. Boom! No more heads up. Oh, cool! Look at that. He just destroyed all the snow. You have to go through all these spikes and the weird pickles and all that. And not to be mean, but like Resident Local Darkside Phil was doing a bad job, and I was like being all cheeky. I made a little it was short about a little TikTok. Look at this, like frozen leaves as well. So cool. They're using voxels for this game, and average person hasn't a clue what voxels is, but they've been actually around a long time, but they've gotten really, really big over the last like 15 or so years. Snowball fight! Come here, you. Can we just pick him up? Finish it! She's kinda crazy with it. Nice one. Why did that one come back? So yeah, it was kinda goofy doing that for sure. Well, you know, when the dude thinks he can do no wrong, he's a bit of a bell end and a blowhard. It's just nice to kind of just stick it sometimes. Stick it. It's a cool tree. There's something kind of Zeus about this place. Dr. Zeus. Dr. Zeus. Sounds like Zeus. Yeah, I can never figure out how to get in these. I think you have to find a way around. Yeah. Don't they look like Kit Kats or chocolate fingers or something? Chocolate fingers. They are so motivated. Yeah, look a little caveman, but it's ice. What's on the Flintstones TV? Let's see. Ooh, ice cream. Zebra loves ice cream, apparently. That's what you get. Or maybe there's snow cones. We don't do snow cones much over here, sadly. Harder to get than you think. We do a lot of slushies, though. Slushies are huge, but not snow cones. We don't get a whole lot of snow. We don't seem to have a lot of ways of refrigerating things. Thank you. Banana. So yeah, it's been a really good July for video games in my eyes. It's not going to slow down. I hope there is a Nintendo Direct. They've got a lot of anniversaries coming up. The Pokemon Presents was absolutely garbage, but I expected literally nothing less, because that's what they do. They're getting ready for the anniversary next year. But also, what's up here? It's no excuse for the, you know, what I would argue maybe 10 plus years of mediocrity from Pokemon. Hence why I've kind of been moving back over to Digimon. Kind of fell out of Digimon when I was a kid. I just kind of moved on. And then Pokemon, you just kind of, it's always around, you know. And Digimon started doing visual novel stuff, and I was like, nah, not for me, but it's cool, you know. They like your stuff. But they still kept trying to do Digimon World games, and those I loved. Those were so strange and weird. They were like heavily Japanese. And then And finally, like, Cyber Sleuth came along. And that's a beautiful mix of everything. I think those are fantastic games. They even got a little Persona style mixed in there. So then you got Cyber Sleuth and then did a kind of a pseudo, whoa! Yeah, like a pseudo sequel. Hacker's Memory. It's one of those sequels that runs parallel with the main game. So you're like, ah, clever. So it's like 2 stories. It's definitely a sequel. And now they're working on Time Stranger, which seems to be sort of similar premise. But now we're going to do some time stuff. The beauty of Digimon in my eyes that makes it better than Pokemon is it has such a connection, deep connection to Japan and popular culture and Tamagotchi, you know. They're not afraid to lean into that. Whereas Pokemon's like, it's inspired by these things, like Kanto is Kanto. But then also, whoa, nice, that was pretty, I'll give him that, that was cool. The snow did not stop him. Off he goes. I never get the rewards for this stuff. But you can't pick them up, can you? Punch the living daylights out of them. There is some enemies and bosses in the game. It is extremely easy though, so if you're expecting something else, you're in the wrong place. Nintendo don't really deal in difficulty. Closest thing would be some of the 3D Zeldas or Metroid. Was a nasty rumor of Metroid 4 being delayed or something. I hope that's not real. I hope so. Right now we seem to be queuing up for the Battlefield 6, you know, grand gameplay reveal, even though it's kind of around anywhere. Oh, there you go, that's one way of letting go. Hello. And we just saw a little bit of the Battle Royale as well. Where are you leading me to? Baby. Alright, I'll follow you. These guys are little cute little shits to follow. In there? Okay. Say less. Thank you. Banana. There's so many bananas. At least you get skill points out of them. You can really get anything. You can see, look at this is Kong Bananza. There's room for a lot more. We'll save some up. Let's go straight to the next area. Because, yeah, this game is very moreish. You're like, oh, I've just spent like an hour going nowhere fast. Okay, look at this place. There's little zebra snowman ever. Easy freezy, are you back here? Oh, there he goes. Jeez, they're fast. Is he running? Why do I keep falling off those bridges? Is that to do with the zebra thing? Is he running? I think he runs so fast across the bridge, is that it? Yeah. I see, they're trying to teach us. Trying to teach us stuff. Bonk. Finish it. She wants the violence. Pauline wants the violence. Alright, what's going on over here? Yeah, the icy bridge. Okay, so we're gonna have to learn how to transform into a zebra. Zebra, what do you say? Cold cooling tower, yeah. Let's get up there. If you fix problems, brah, could you go? Check it out. He said brah. He said brah, okay. It's a path for zebras right here and a path for non-zebras. Wow, are you calling me a non-zebra? Bridge is way too fragile, crumbly for non-zebra legs. Okay, so we're gonna have to take the long way and the short way back. It's a long way to see you again. Bonk. Oops. Very impressive what they've done. Hello there, construction dude. Yep. What do you build? You build a bridge back up? A barrel cannon. Yeah, that'll be 100 big inch. You never like run out of gold and stuff anyway, so I don't mind. Take all the gold. And yeah, we got to play a little Kid on Floor with people, so if anyone else has it, we can play. We can play. I want to play more Peak as well. My issue with Repo is I waited so long for updates that, oh Jesus, you can die in there, okay. That I kind of got bored myself, you know. Yo. Alright, let me see. I think if we throw some of this dirt, oh damn, I didn't mean to do that. You will create a bridge. Yeah, dirt clod. Maybe snow will work too. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty impressive. But yeah, I've always liked voxels. I've played a good few voxel games over the years, and I've tried to kind of mention it because if there's one thing we have not improved over the years is like how we build our games. optimization is like a Make-A-Wish Foundation thing that we have to ask for. Like, please, can you optimize your game? Okay, Billy. Why is always this... Oh, geez. Oh, don't do that. Why is always the sick kids movies and stuff? They're all like, hello, Billy. It's me, Iron Man, dressed in a Campbell's soup can. I'm here to say it's okay to pass away. Like, jeez, this is so dark. Oh, almost. Almost. That was rough. They're just messing with us as a zebra. Will you? Thank you. That's enough almost right there just to get everything sorted. Okay, I almost made it across. It's like a mix of extending your jump. He's not quite as, oh Jesus, as agile as Mario, sadly. There it is. But you can kind of make it work by rolling midair. Like a standard platformer, there's always a way of extending the jump a little bit, you know? So yeah. Oh, sorry, buddy. Okay, they come back. Alright, let's go have a look here. Shouldn't this nice waterfall making things a bit hotter? Banana. Oh, so this is the divide. Oh, that looks so tasty. It looks like taffy or something. But it's liquid hot magma. Magma. Okay, let's see what's in here. Anything that looks like it was a wall at one time was a wall forever. Aha! Get out of here! Void comb. Oh, you're going straight down straight away? I won't do that yet. Hold on, the game has a habit of kind of doing that. Alright, wasn't there a little homie to talk to here? Oh, right! Look at this guy. Is he going to get rid of the lava for me? Thank you. What a dummy. Okay, so we could use those guys, apparently. The hell are they, anyway? Wish I could pick it up, though. There it is. Focus. Gotta get him to charge over here. I can barely see. Nice. Oh, he stopped just before we got there. Actually, no, he didn't. Oh, I can't even climb on him. Okay. And I grab him there. Whoa! He went flying up the hill. That's good enough for me. Ouch. Sort of good enough. I get the feeling I'm supposed to be able to grab them or something. Alright, we're going to that cooling tower in the sky. See, I wonder what was down in that sub-level then. Across Crumbly Bridge. There's so many little areas to go. Map is quite impressive as well. It's like rendered in real time and you can like reset it and stuff. There's a warp. Hold on, was I up here before? No, I don't think so. Where I need to go though, there's the bridge. I wonder what that little sub-layer was. We'll find it out. And you can reset the whole map, which is cool. The whole thing is like moon sand or Play-Doh, and you're just constantly breaking and making it up. Hell yes, 2 gateways. So I get +4. Hello there, sir. Trusty, more one. Yes, very good. We are your getaway concierge. We can simulate different store clerks for your shopping convenience. Shall we simulate stuff? Yeah. There you go. Oh, we got some new pants. And we got a neckerchief. Okay. A lot of these are like clothes for... it's so cute. Cotton candy pink. And blue. Alright, these are for... let's go. Nice. These are for Pauline. No tip for you, bitch. You really asked for a tip? Oh my gosh. Give him a tip, alright. Alright, let's get to dressing. They do have different things that they do. Oh, that's cute. Extend your zebra banana time by 40%. I haven't become a zebra yet. I want to get the white fur for Zoncon, but I need to go back up. So, yeah, unless it gets delayed. I hate when a game gets major marketing and then just disappears. You know? It's like their marketing budget's gone. It's like, arguably, the upcoming weeks and months is more important than 10 months out, you know?
They have lemon sherbet here. On hot days back home, we used to sit on a park.
Is that what that is, lemon sherbet?
Sometimes the breeze would rush between the buildings just as the lemony taste.
Just alone having some talking in a Mario game is pretty mad, or in a Nintendo game even.
Split, wouldn't you, DK? Goodbye.
DK! Nice. There you go. God, usually like when I tweet out, you'd be happy enough to get a couple of views on it or something. I think it's because I put the word not safe for work in it. It's just gone. Nothing. That's crazy. Just goes to show. Sometimes it's funny like that. If I didn't say, I think most people are like doing this thing where censorship is actually changing the way we speak and how kids speak and everything, like, or even adults. Like adults are starting to sound like kids, you know, they're like saying prawn instead of porn and all this other stuff. And it's like, it's not that big a deal. Upper gold, okay. Feed me. This gutty's like a little banana tree. I don't know how much these actually cost. Probably close to 1,000 maybe. Oh, does he get more? He does, jeez. Savory go. There you go. Can't eat any more. 3 whole bananas. I'd say there must be like 600 or 700 bananas in the game. I'm not even joking. It's insane. You get like 3 for small bosses and I think 5 for a big boss. So. It's wild. Oh, went a bit far there. Come on, little Donkey Kong. But yeah, I think what we're going to see for the next year, I think, at least, is... Hell yeah. Is there's a lot of people that are holding out or just angry at Nintendo, so they're not getting a Switch 2. Or they're waiting. And that's fine, you know, of course it is. But until that, there's going to be a sense of FOMO, which then leads to anger and jealousy. But Jesus Christ, it's not that big a deal. On average, I think you're better off waiting anyway, because you can let a launch lineup build up, you know. That way, you'll have multiple games waiting for you, you know. Hey. We get all that gold back. Too easy. What's in here? Your house has no door. It does now. It used to be an old like shop or something. What is this? Using our latest frozen treat, cave-in ice cream. A big bowl of chocolate rocks sits buried underneath soft chocolate ice cream. Mmm. Yummy. It's all ice cream. Ice cream land. Ice cream Susie. Ice cream sand. Here we are in ice cream land. Hello there. Where'd you go? Do you know? 4 of us are hiding. Oh. I like these little hide and seek things. Cute. They're usually hiding in plain sight. Like. I will find you. The map. See, there's one right there. Get him. Hello. You found us. 4 of us are hiding. It's alright, I will find you. I'll find you all. So now we have this going. Again, we get a little Metroidvania going, and then we have a Souls-like in Wu-Chang, and then a shooter. Oh my god, I couldn't be happier. This is what I was trying to say to people. Like, you couldn't find people more angrier than they are now. And I'm like, this is like the best fucking time right now to play games. But, alas, as it is, hate generates more things for them, so they will continue to hate. I will. It's 2 down, 2 to go. Let's see if there's any suspicious shapes, you know. I will find them. How come that one didn't destroy and the other one I destroyed back? Come here, Donkey Kong. He's getting so angry. Yeah, I wonder, is there a way of just straight up letting go of the item? If I have it, X is punch off. Alright. B is punch down. A he kinda throws, he jumps off it. Just don't let go of it. Okay, we're only missing one more. Little chirp and surf. Y'all might try and make it too hard on you and friend. Are we in this house? Oh, we were not. Look at these dudes. You guys are busy. Let's see, can we get them to hit each other? Oh, ooh. Cool. You can like parry in this game? I'm serious. You hit it at the right time, you can parry. There's a banana. Yeah, I can't kill them. This purple void stuff is unkillable. We'll have to wait, but you can parry. See, I parried once and got hit once there. That's right, there's a parry system. And Well, there's such a troll's voice, like Anna. What's that chick's name? The pitch perfect chick, Anna something. I don't know. Anna Kenway or one. I don't know what the fucking name. She's doing fuck all these days. That's for sure. How's it going, lads? Don't mind me. I am unstoppable. Yeah, one of my favorite moves is the roll punch. It looks amazing. It is amazing. Yeah, where's the disc? Those are hard to find. 110 is just completely random. I love video games. But man, hopefully we get to go off on holiday now in the next 2 weeks, I think. All going well. No sign of some of the passports, so just great. So look, to put it into. Oh, I was hoping he'd be in there. Oh wait, maybe this. Nah. Strange shape. Okay. Are you the last one? Put your lights out. Okay, one was up on a ceiling. Could be another one up there. Got that one. When in doubt, sometimes they're just straight up underneath everything. Oh, what is this? What's the... No. Could be one of these little teeth thing. Where the hell they are? We got one that was up here. So, maybe over here. It's a little bit. No, that was where this guy was. The music's so nice. It's as chill as the area is. This house isn't really doing anything over here. Oh, we got one of those void things though. She sings for everything. Okay, what does that one do? Wow, it's part of that big house. Okay, cool. Solving a different puzzle than I was trying to. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir. Those guys respawn down there. Ain't that fun? There's two in that house. Whoa. Check it out. There's one there. How is there none in this house? I refuse to believe that. Oh, damn. Oh, nice recovery. Dude, he gets away from himself sometimes. You found me. Hey, Mr. Wilson. It's right there. I'm so blind. Oh, it's always the way, isn't it? Little eyes sticking out of the ground. It's always right beside where you don't look. Okay, give me that nano, you little shit. Might as well go back to the main area as soon as we open that up, that little void box. Let's first start forwarding. Yes. Alright, hello, it's 2 gold, I think. Now that's sub layer. Alright. Cooling tower's busted, bro. Bah. Bah. Die. Told you to mean do that like 3 times. Oh, there's already a shop over here. We got any new stuff? Hello. Nah, same as we had before. Pretty cute. 40%. I'll do the same, just different color. How come they weren't open a minute ago? Oh, it's annoying. Couldn't access those. Here's a little zebra tone. You have storefronts set up all over the underground world. Thank you. These are cool little mascot guys. They don't do a whole lot. They're nice. There's something very Sesame Street about them. I don't know why. Okay, let's see what's going on with this guy. Jesus. Baddie's over in the cooling tower. Help us out, Brad. Go fight for us. Oh, wait. You can't cross the bridge. Got it. If you run like a zebra, cross right over. So all you have to do is turn yourself into a zebra. Okay. How do I do that? Thanks, Brad. You're a solid dude. Oh, I must be in there somewhere. Elder can help you go through the cold stripe cavern to reach our village. Okay. Say less. I'll be right back. Find the Elder. Yo, that's how we got the last one. This thing packs a punch. Well, step off. Boom. Oh my god. I think I made a hole. That was amazing. More nanners. It's a special nanner. Cracking open the cool striped camera. Okay, let's go find the zebra elder. We're ice skating. We find the elder zebra, and then we will have. Why don't they just go flying? Is it because they're like, oh yeah, they're like little what are they called, nauticals or something? No, it's like noculus. They're kind of, basically like ancient sea snails. The color of ice is so nice. Careful, don't get your tongue stuck to it. Anything up there? No. Onwards to greatness. I can't see anything. Hello? Wow, that was weird. I was supposed to knock the icicle down, was it? Okay. Cool, I think that's what happened. The icicle literally landed on me. Oh look, he's like pirouetting when he jumps. Dang. There she is. I love rolling just so that Pauline can, like, jump and run on him. It's pretty hard to do, you know? It's like barrel rolling. Oh yeah. Make music to find your way. That's okay. I don't think I've ever been lost like that. It's not those type of games. Nintendo still has that beautiful magic where they can create something that, well, an 80-year-old will find fascinating and fun, and then an 8-year-old, you know. Oh, that over. She's saying focus or fuck it. Hi, little dude. Yeah, expensive, but you get more hearts. See, comfy level 3. I don't know about you, but those beds never look comfy at all.
Can't sleep, DK. You're supposed to count some kind of animal.
That's right. That's right. All right, now it's saying Ninja Gaiden on the 31st. Is that right?
1 zebra, 3, 4, 5.
I wonder how much is it gonna be. Don't know why Steam's usually the best, but I don't know why all these guys are so resilient about the price of their game. Pisses me off. Zebras. Let me know. I think they expect people to be surprised by the price. Here we go, 25. Surprised by the price, and then like on the day, you'd be like, oh, I guess I'll get it anyway. You know, that kind of way. And that's just a stupid manipulation tactic. Doesn't work. Bam, bam, bam. And doing that kind of stuff just drives people to pirating and emulation and different kind of websites. Sorry, but I see it every day. Hidden Nanner. Beware falling icicles. It's another game that has a skill tree, and I've seen a lot of these, even in like Assassin's Creed and that. You're abundant of skill points, and then for me, I kind of sort of handicap myself a little bit because I feel comfortable in the game's mechanics. So then I will just not upgrade anything. I do this with a lot of things. You end up with these most boring kind of upgrades. It's like, you expected me to spend these? I'm so sorry. They're boring. Okay, what we got here? Some ice skating stuff. Boom! I think I gotta kill them all as quick as I can. Okay. Let's go. Faster. Go on, DK. We can kind of control the skating a little bit. Come on. Just a little bit. Oh, with the roll. Oh my god. And finish him. Hell yeah. Cool, I got a bit spicy at the end there. Piece of cake, yeah. She has more confidence in us than we do. Another skill point. You see what I'm saying? I want to save some of these for when we get the zebra. I wonder what else the zebra can do. Like, the Bananza Kong is just good old fisty punchy punch. I know the zebra is going to be speed, but maybe something else. And I know there's an ostrich as well, but there's literally space for 2 more, so. I hear the game is quite late game truncated as well. So people were like, oh, you know, if you're kind of getting samey at the start, you best believe there's good stuff coming. I hope that's true. I hope it's not just a Nintendo fan trying to offset. Like, the thing is, the problem with most and Sony fans are the same too. They can't take any criticism. It doesn't matter if it's constructive or pointless or whatever, just hateful. I think they're just all so jaded and sticking up for a company that doesn't give a shit about you. But it's okay to be constructive, you know, if the game is a bit samey, which it absolutely is. What's so wrong with that? Nintendo don't need your dumbass PR, whatever the hell you think you're doing. They really don't. Now, can I pick this guy up? No, I can push him in a direction. Might help. But yeah, they don't. They're doing fine the way they are. Banana. Alright. Is this over here? A little shortcut back if we need it. Good, good. I haven't even been down that way, so it's a shortcut to somewhere I haven't been to. Yuki, hello, hello, how's it going? How you doing? Spring, sprung, spring. How is your weekend going? Playing a bit of Donkey Kong today. I want to kind of put a good few more hours into this. Be nice to finish it off next week, if at all. Enjoying my time with it. I was playing Mario Odyssey as well, so I want to finish that as well. And then, yeah. What is going on here? Got lava. These kind of shell dudes, I have to use them. Bonk. This is the problem. I can't push him after that. Don't mind that he's in the wall. I need to be able to push him. Yay! No! Okay. And then I push him up there. And then I can ride the wall up. But see, the problem is, I wanted to get that fossil over there. Oh well. These games have a way of making you do things a little bit faster than you want. Didn't really do that, did it? Depending on how strong, it's only snow. Depending on how strong it is, will affect how much damage you do. Okay. Whatever! Well, we're going down, whether we like it or not. Go get it! Yeah, a lot of these sub-layers I don't really understand yet. Bam, 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 bam. Whoa. Whoa! Look at all that yummy ice and yummy taffy. Okay, maybe this... Is this the cooling tower? Oh, sorry. Punching and talking. I forget. I forget. Just come after work, eating watermelon. Lovely, lovely. Nice day for it. You put that in fancy on your watermelon. I know some people put some stuff on it. I think in Mexico. What did they have that stuff? It's kind of orangey and it's sort of spicy. Starts with a T. Like Tanchans. I don't know. Something like that for Taiyan. I don't know. One of those things. And it's like spicy sweet.
This room is covered in chocolate.
You put a lot of stuff on it like that. Or you can just put some like sugar on it as well. Or even a bit of salt. Now, hear me out. I know that sounds crazy. But salt, a tiny sprinkle of salt on any kind of a fruit will make the fruit barrier break down. It causes the fruit to release its enzymes to defend itself. And those enzymes are what gives fruit and veg their flavour. Every time that yummy taste you like from like strawberries or whatever, it's actually a defense mechanism. Or in some cases to attract bees and animals so that they will teleport their seeds so they propagate. Yeah. Alright, we're trying to get this. We're in this fire and ice area with the zebras. Pretty cool. What's in here? I think I got it already. And then, how are we meant to get this? Molten hot chocolate makes for molten hot cocoa. Wait, these rocks are it's chocolate. Cool. Let's see, can we get rid of some of this lava? Oh. This whole place is like a giant cereal world. Indeed. You know what kind of might do it? A charge shot. No! It's supposed to be a charge shot. Damn, it went straight past him. Ah, it's destroying the wall, but not the nana. Hold. Right. You must free the nanner. You do it on purpose so you just can't smash the nanner yourself. Can I stand on the lava? Or stand on the rock in the lava? No, cameraman, please. For all that is holy in this world, don't start freaking out. I'm building a bridge. Breaks really easy. Oh. My God, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, jeez, I'm almost dead. So what is wrong with that? Those parts I don't understand. Didn't you explain those a bit better? It's a very particular thing that goes on with the bananas. If you touch anything else, it's game over. Down, down, da da down, ba 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 da boom. That bit of killing floor 3 was very nice. Did you get to play any more of it when you had a chance? The stuff is, you can't just hit things. You can't hit the banana with things that make the game too much easier. Maybe later on you can, I don't know. Has to be with his fists. I'm so dead, I can't get out of there. I got the banana, but I'm so dead. What was it worth? Maybe later on you can like survive in lava, I don't know. Owie. I'm going to sleep. Moonpig.com. Looks like when you get hit once, you lose all the yellow ones, yeah? Okay.
Wow, you were out like a light, DK.
Okay. Let's have a chat with this guy. We gotta figure out a way to get the elder. Just to meet the elder. Yeah, where is he? Is he in there? Jade. Oh, I think he's up there. Find him in Cantor Creamery. Just climb the molten lava. How am I meant to do that, you little goober? You little goober. Watch out from above. Okay. Yeah, the level design in this game is nothing short of like wacky, you know. It's just you don't know what is up and what's down. And when you're up, you're up. When you're down, you're down. I was thinking I might be able to carry the ice. I never thought about that. You're stone cold, also regular cold. Okay. I didn't think of that. That's really cool. You guys are smart. In some ways it's better than Mario Odyssey, and in others not so much. It's hard to explain. Hey, there you go. Just have to create some kind of icicle bridge here. Spring, spring, sprung. I like how the ice slides around the ground after you throw it. That's bloody genius. As usual, every bastard third-person game, the camera could do with some love. What is wrong with these games where as soon as you get close to the character, you can't see anything? Alright. Time to turn into a zebra. This one's gonna be weird. It's like Madagascar. Hey. There's an elder if I ever saw one. Bananza. I'm just saying banana 600 times. Is it a village? Oh, it is. Having a little party. Look at these. They look like chocolate rocks or something. And fruity pebbles. Is the music coming off it as well? Cantor Creamery. I hope all this creamery is not made out of horse milk. I'm just saying. Alright, more fossils. We don't have enough for anything. We'll shave it up. Banana. Banana. I'm gonna make some banana splits, I think. Playing Days Go, little flesh bound aggro, lose 2 matches on hard. Ooh, it's very tough. More volcanic island on specific ocean built by lava. Oh yeah, that's how Hawaii and stuff, right? Some of the youngest islands. This is nice. All the heat kind of leveled you out a little bit. Hello. None of them actually shelling ice cream though. Hello. I don't think they give you enough to do with the bananas. Let's be honest. I know there's skill points. I think they would have been even better if you had to buy some of the clothes and stuff out of it as well. I'm glad the clothes have an extra use besides cosmetics, because we love our cosmetics, but sometimes you're like, let's make them do things, you know? It can't be that difficult. Where's this leading me to? Yeah, everything's just making me hungry in here. Get kind of hot. Think so? Look at all the places you can climb in the sub-levels. Very interesting way of doing level design. Good for them. What is up here? Well. Okay, what does it do though? I end up finding the problem, or fixing the problem before I know what the problem is. Oh, we got some howdy doody karaoke. Even the little banana coins kind of look like sliced bananas, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so now we gotta figure out where this one needs some love. Hello. Oh, what is that over there? That's one of the ancient records. Oh yeah, because we need those. See, I told you I do this by accident. You go talk to that guy. You can talk to the guy and he'll tell you to get his ancient record on. But realistically, I should be able to just jump from here anywhere. And then just extend my jump a little bit. I gotta bring it back though, don't I? Cowabunga, dude! I'm not surfing on it, you don't know that. Let's put it in there. Maybe I can't do it until I have a chat with him. Yeah, let's have a talk with him. You better not lose my record piece. I'm very mad at you. So let me do it? I don't think so. Says A, but then he jumps, so I can't do anything. See if I just leave it there for a second. Alright. Talk to me. Ooh, talk to me. Hello, Mr. Zebra. I used to be this cool kid, hot as shit. I churn out frozen treats every day. But I'm retired now and churn out cool tunes as a laid-back DJ. I like how they're all old men DJs. Like everybody's crazy uncle. Bananas. Yeah, you got one in your head and you got a beard. Bad time, brah. A whole stock of bananas was just stolen. Extremely uncool, dude. Cool, dude. Dude, the music's so nice. Makes you just want to get on your bike or something. Alright, lowered my guard, ancient record. Okay, so we know how that goes. Find the pieces, bring it back. Lovely. Lovely. Like, I won't lie, the difficulty in these kind of Nintendo games can get on your tit a little bit sometimes. Or lack thereof, right? But the beauty of it is, it's meant to sort of be fun first and relaxing, you know? That's where you kind of offset it by playing other games. Maybe you got a challenging FPS or a Souls-like I was talking about. And I think it works that way. We cool off with these kind of laid-back games. Diddle-doo. And that's why it's good to see so much third-party support on Nintendo stuff, because you're not going to see much more difficult, darker stuff. I wish they would. I wish they would do more horror stuff. They tried with that like Famicom detective stuff, but you know, it's more of a detective game. Hello, Mr. Zebra. Sorry, just want to see the air match. Zebra. It don't matter too much. It don't matter. Alright, so that's that piece doing. Get the fans going. Cooling fans. Yahoo! See where else we can go. What's this guy up to? We'll take you to the cooling tower, okay. Oh, there's a piece down here. What's she whoopsing about? Here's another. These houses, man, they're everywhere. Oh, see, how do I do that? Like spinning and then jumping? Okay, cool. That is a cool move. Give us 5 hearts. I try and do like at least one world per stream, but it's super hard to know what counts as a world because there's just so many sub layers. Even where I stopped last time, I was like, oh, that didn't really count. Who's eating in bed?
I got this
Ice cube. Oh my lord.
Good night.
This ice cube in bed, making a mess. You cooking something before stream? Yeah, I do tend to do that. I'll make some batch food or a bigger dinner and then split it into two. How about yourself? It's nice to do that. Meal prep is so good. Alright, yep. Just gotta... Oh, we could do that little gumball machine. Cool. Ice maker. Right. I mean, I could just throw a piece of ice, see what it melts. I don't know what constitutes as ice. Only those icicles seem to do that. If I could pick up this snow, I don't think that counts, is it? Oh, that does a little bit. So you kind of figure things out yourself. I like to do it as the game intends sometimes because it just feels like I'm less breaking things. What is this? Alright, let's get these little ice cubes, little gumballs. Cool. Right, that's pretty cool. Yum, 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 yum. And then I can just make a hole here and have them pour into the lava. Pretty cool, huh? It's like what you do like as a kid with like making mud pies and that, you know? There we go. Unleash the ice cubes. Oh, that's pretty... Okay. Okay, Nintendo, that's pretty slick. It's going all the way over there. That's pretty slick. Cool. Okay. Alright. Even these ones over here? Oh, we're missing a few. We can always jump over there. It's all good. Oop. That's pretty cool, huh? And we have our way back. Nice. Oh, you can even go surfing on it. Don't tell them about that. Nice. See what I'm saying? I love it when a plan comes together like that. Dee-dee. Dee-dee. Doo-doo. These look like Kit Kats. I'm sorry. Everything in this world is making me hungry. You're making me hungry. Why? Yeah, there we go. It's not responding. Only one left. It's pretty obvious each laneway just takes you to a new piece. What's up, dude? You gonna tell me about it? Purple metal up ahead? I swear I saw an ancient record piece in there. Purple metal. Metal. Oh, these guys are back in it. I have them crashing into things. Purple metal is that weird void code stuff. Oh, there's a fossil over there. Can I walk on this stuff? I can, okay. It's just mud. Mud. Can we stop the mud with that? No. We can probably with this guy. Get him. Now he's stuck in a hole. Get out the hole. So yeah. Sorry, I don't know why they stopped the ice. What did they do? Hold on, this guy's inside here. Makes it look like he might be inside that door, but it's not. Alright, get them fossils. We need that for the clothes. Alright, let's see what's going on here. We got 3 bananas. Yeah. That was the way. I wonder where the rule of 3 came from. I know about the rule of 30 seconds. A lot of devs do that, even on Xbox and PlayStation side. Just making sure that there's enough fun and something to do every 30 seconds of gameplay. Or every 3 minutes. This seems like horseshoes or zebra shoes. Alright, we know the score with this, don't we? There's always a hidden banana or two. What's this one gonna be? Hope we get more minecart stuff and more 2D stuff. It's like everything hidden inside here, is it? Right. Oh my god! It's like an underworld. I did not know. This might be where the hidden banana is. It's like a layer of snow and leaves or something. Ow. Okay, nothing there. The cold kind of burns you. It's just a way to get back up, is it? Right. It's gonna fall through the hole. It looks like certain areas are gonna have platforms for me to hang out. Yeesh. Maybe. Gonna have to use that sonar, huh? And we can use it like a puzzle in the leaves. That's clever. Okay. I should upgrade the sonar. I think I can do that. Let's do that. I'm really bad at it. It's always like, upgrade your damn sonar. Let's do it. Alright, better 120% lighting to detect it. Okay, let's do it again. There you go. Now let's try the sonar. Boop, 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 boop. Might be some hidden nanners out there. get your hidden nanas. He's so funny how much he actually does control, like Mario. There's no recovery once they bump their head, and Mario does the same thing. The roll, see that? I just wanted to prove it. The roll is almost 1-to-1 for Mario Odyssey. If there was ever a doubt that this was the same team, I put those doubts to rest, because you know, if it was any other dev, they'd be plagiarizing their own work, you know. This must be the halfway one, yeah. What's the secret one? Trembling steps through powder. I will say over the course of the last, like, I want to say like 10 or 15 years, even America themselves have definitely been westernized, you know. They still have their tried and true Japanese way of doing things, but a lot of their, say, their localizations and voice acting and parts of their art as well has become extremely westernized, you know. And if you couldn't tell, there's a huge wave happening to the western side of art lately, and it is horrific, you know, radicalization and politicizing of everything. Art is dead, writing is dead, everything has a secondary, you know, lying bullshit thing that they're trying to do. You know, they have an agenda. There we go. So they have an agenda to everything, and it gets to that point where you're like, so what made me kind of fall into talking about that was when I was thinking about the names of the bananas. They're just so uninspired, you know. Even I'm reading out, trying to give it a nice different voice. It's just like trembling nana in your nana. So, you know, like it could have taken all but like a day or two to come up with better names. You don't have to rhyme or whatever, but Jesus Christ, it's literally just a sentence that somebody did. And as I said, it sounds like more of a localization issue. Sounds like a localization issue, where it's the western side going, they want us to be very literal with the name of this banana, right? Like, no, that sounds ridiculous. Get fun with it. Banana. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the quicker that the western side of things go back to normal and just go away completely, the better. Such bad. It's affected everything, absolutely everything. It's basically a bunch of, you know, early 20s to 30s to 40s that have spent too much time online and have forgotten what art is. They've forgotten everything. Forgotten what fun is. Everything has to be charged. Everything has to have an agenda. It's completely destroyed all of writing. Even as something as ridiculous and stupid as a comic book movie, it should be fun and weird and cool, has now become, how do we make this female empowered? How do we make this you know, less toxic masculine and all? How do we do this? And how do we, it's like, how about making fun? How about stop thinking of that kind of stuff for 5 minutes? How do we sell toys out of this product, you know? Good lord. Yeah. Imagination of society is miserable. I know, and I don't know why. People might say it's COVID or wars or whatever. We've always had some disease. We've always had some war. It's not the point. In fact, most of that stuff thrives, you know. As much as it sucks that it does, but look at that, it's like spinning around. The average, like, art born through strife and pain seems to be the best kind. You know, it shouldn't be. Oh, you little shite, you went fast and slow. Come here. Oh, this guy comes back as well. Double whammy. Let's see if we can get this fossil. But yeah, it makes me sad because as much as we know that the 90s was kind of wild and everything was hypersexualized or whatever, or male focused, it still just got on with it, you know. There was still great representation and people weren't so politically charged. Worst thing to happen was, you know, fucking Monica Lewinsky or whatever. See the way these are the perfect cubes I was talking about. When you're making voxels, which are cube-based pixels, every now and then makes these big old cubes. Kind of funny. So these ones seem to be intentional in fairness. But it's not always that way. I love the way it slides like real light ice. Must be a banana or something in there. You want me to go down here, too? Look at these things. These are all like little chocolate sprinkles. It's making me so hungry. But yeah, we will get back to the good stuff and the good days. You know, we can have the hypersexual stuff and the everyday stuff. Also with proper representation and fun and, you know. We can have it all. We really can. You just have to be smarter about it. Oh, this one's a bit clever. Oh, that ice didn't work. It's like you're making a path for yourself, but then it's being wrecked because it's they're all moving. It's not that hard, you know. Compared to old times, we're progressing cycles, yeah. Nice line. We're trying to cancel man's on art. We're going to time women on art. Always be focused. Right. I get that. For sure, but I mean, I think these days there's as much for the female fan service as there is for the male. I think it's pretty 50-50 in France. Nice, we get a nice look at the place there. Ooh, that was close. Okay, let's keep going. This place is making me so hungry. I just want like a banana split or an ice cream sundae or something. Alright. We didn't actually find the piece over here. We got distracted. Be-do. Be-do. This one takes a little bit longer, does it? Upper metal up ahead. Okay. That's fine, thank you. I like the tuning forks. Is it nice little nod to music, everything? How are we gonna get over here? Need ice. Need ice. All these little ones up here. No. Chocolate mud. No. We need like rocks. There is actually a whole system. Bollocks. Between. I can kind of cheat it a little bit, but as I said, I don't really like cheating it. I don't want to cheat. How about that? Gross. Get out of here. Give me my ice back. We're gonna need it. But yeah, there's like a whole like layer of the sturdiness of things. Ice hit ice? Yes, sir. Sheesh. There's like rock and sturdy. It's like 5 different levels to it. It's pretty cool. Alright, there's the metal they were talking about. Metal. Oh, we got like a... They're actually little mice. It's so funny. So you can I kind of cheated a little bit that way. Usually get a little bit hurt along the way. Hell yeah. Yeah. Famous women who grow sidey. First logic machine mom. AMD CEO. Okay. She rebirthed it. Rising. Cool. Look at that. Looks like a diamond shape or something. Aha, we found it. Now we just gotta get it home. Might be able to surf. Can we surf it in the lava though? Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. I don't want to stay in here too long. I didn't know I could do that. Everybody's going surfing lava. Banana. Between the zigzag bridges. Can we travel up the barrel with it? I doubt that, can we? Apparently we can. Do we still have it on us? We do. Wow, that was easy. Yeah, it's cool. Certain items won't break like this thing. You can surf them practically forever. A lot of other items, they break. Alright, the last piece, and we get the zebra power. Let's see what it does. As far as I can tell, it's just fast running, but it might be more. I mean, zebras, they're not that known for being that fast, are they? You can get fairly fast, but... I mean, there's plenty of tigers and lions and cheetahs that are still catching up to them. Here we go. Time for a little showdown. Will she be ready to sing? She gets a little bit shy, God bless her. Which is cool. It builds up to her, like, one-up girl in Mario Odyssey. Bananza! Oh, Lord. She likes to sing with Donkey Kong. But she gets shy around people. Just stage fright. Alright, drum beat. Let's go. Ready, steady, go! Apparently, don't gorillas have like a air pocket around their chest? That's how they beat their chest like that, outside of their lungs. Zebra! This is gonna look so weird. Oh my god. Macho zebra. I just heard air horns. Let's go. It's the zebra from Madagascar on roids, you know. It's a kind of different music actually. Sounds a bit more like Carnival. Marty the zebra. That voice, such sweet sound, Brown. Perfect for my zebra. Yeah, it's very Brazilian, I think. Okay, now we get to run, sprint right over terrain. Cool. No slipping, no sliding. He's running across water. Add to the dash. Even over water. Not even crumbly crust will slow you down. It's so funny. Then you can do a charge dash. Ooh. Whoa. The ZL. Really bad at these Z's and all this. Is that it there? Hold then release. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Shoving it up fast. GG's. Okay, how are we gonna use that? Maybe there'll be new puzzles first. Zebra by Gymnast, right?
We did it, DK. You
Philosopher 19th century, 28, much different, still evolving mindset. It's good though, isn't it? Open-minded person, right? Newness of man and grow family, not full parents. I think we build experiment that way, and I'm on 20s, not like women in general, but close to 30 and get rules gently and respectful. Yeah, I think I get what you mean, for sure. Not to be so pushy. Felt like Mr. Olympia simulator. That was unusual, wasn't it? The way he was kind of calling it out. Alright, now we can get across the ice bridges. It looks like we can get across water as well. But I just unlocked to be able to surf across water. Seems like that was a waste of points, was it? Let me change between down the bottom. Now, come on! Zebra! Come! Zebra! No. Alright, we did it. Now we see where the bra comes in. I should have realized they weren't just being annoying. It's called zebra, bra. Zebra. Okay. We can get over to the cooling tower. Okay, so the cooling tower seems the big one. Ah, so that'll get us back with us. Okay, shortcut. Nice. Thank you. It's been one of my favorite levels so far. Great show. There's probably so much more. I think with Odyssey there was a lot of random stuff, but it was a little bit more precise as well. And with it being a bit more precise, sort of worked that way. This one, it gives me heavy vibes of like loving every second of it, but I keep feeling like I'm missing a ton, and I am missing a ton, I know that. But you have to kind of shed that 100% feeling. Like I probably missed stuff out here too. I love how they do their map. It seems to run a little bit better now. I was getting viciously bad. I think it was because it's going from 30 to 60. A lot of them do that, and they're like, why don't you render your options and map in 60? I know it's a lot of work, but the average options, you know that it will actually render in like 900 frames in some PCs, which is usually a mistake, but it still does that, you know. It can't be that bloody hard. Anytime you're causing your game to change its frame rate, willingly or unwillingly, is a bad thing. It's gonna wreck the performance every time. Okay, let's get to that cooling tower. There was a banana inside that cage thing. I don't know how to get in there. Bonk. I'm back. So could I technically fall down there? Yeah, you could. I'm the kind of guy that would just fall there. Spring, sprung, spring. Yeah, I think things are like a lot more open these days, you know, so. And there's a lot of more, because of the open nature of things, it's allowed more opportunities and choices and stuff for women, you know. Basically just going at their own way, becoming their own entrepreneurs, even if it's OnlyFans, you know. Millionaires overnight. I think that causes a slight bit of jealousy in men too, because, you know, as long as we've lived, there's always been discrepancy between both, and it should just be equality. It shouldn't be masculinity or feminism or any of that stuff. It should just be, we're all the same. It's not, unfortunately. So now that they've got that kind of empowerment, men are like, well, I can't do the same. When in reality they can, and most of them do. They're using OnlyFans as well. Just the ones that are just angry at the world. So yeah, I don't know why they need to. It's the Andrew Tate generation of men. Luckily they're not all like that. They are coming back around. Look, you one singular year ago, you thought there was going to be, and I thought too, there was going to be an American Civil War, and now I think it's easily like 70-80% absolutely hate that orange man and know that he's a fool. A lot of people are trying to go back on the word and say like, well, I voted for his options, and I voted for what he was going to do, and he's whatever the fuck he was talking about. And they wouldn't even tell you what they voted for. I couldn't even tell you a single one of his points, you know. The only thing I ever agreed with him on was about countries needing to go back to their own enterprise, you know. Making their own stuff again. That was about it. Because if every country does not have its own infrastructure and enterprise, then you're always going to be in debt to someone else.
You got this.
But everything else is a lot of shite. I mean, every politician will just give you honeyed words and tell you exactly what you need to hear anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, look at this. Cool, we're back doing this. Okay, I love this. I love this. But, yeah, so this one's just break as much as you can. They're basically bonus gold levels. Never played like Sonic and stuff. Pretty fun. Just good for the same with like there's a whole building and sculpting, rock sculpting stuff, and it's actually baked into the main menu before you even start the game. It's pretty cool. You can only do that once, but get it while you can. But yeah, I'd still stand by before the year is over. That man will retire, pass away, or be impeached. But we'll see. He'll take every single person with him. That's always been his thing. The cowards always do that. They can't go down, they have to take everything with them. Sea Lily. Okay, anything else over here? There's never really been a thing as a good, you know, American president anyway. You know, there's not really a thing as any good presidents. For every good they do, there's shady shit going on. But when Obama was doing his thing, as much as he did get into a lot of shit as well and over-promised, under-delivered things, he was a good face for America, and I think that's almost as important as their policies. I know that sounds crazy, but it's not about how they look or how they look on a postcard or something. I'm talking about like you know, you're the face of a country, you're front facing, and when people think of America and think of American government, they're gonna think of that president, and you don't want to see this orange man with fucking candy floss lost hair being angry all the time, do you? Because that's what America then looks like, you know. How are we gonna get these guys? I think it's time for Bananza. Sorry, I was moving from zebra to Bananza. Let's get him! What the hell? Oh no, he like killed me and I have to use the... How do you kill these guys? Charge punch? No, that's not working either. What is going on? You gotta go over here, dude. No, he's like bumping into things. Go, go, go. Is that it? That's weird. All these you end up figuring out what to do. But it's too late. Nice. Nice. Nintendo game design is good on beating boringness. You're so right. Yeah, the rhythm of it all. Yeah, you were so right. I was saying that earlier. Like, they know how to do fun. It's not always a challenge. Actually, very rarely are their games a challenge. But, my god, do they know how to do fun. Alright. Scam fans do organized crime. Really? Jesus. Since you're so involved in big line manufacturing, so hard to be a producer on the ground level. Right, and then there's definitely a lot of stuff where you're not going to have certain precious metals and things, and that's okay, like, import those, but the fact that, like, if you're making American and buying American and not manufacturing in America. It just seems so strange to me. And it really, like, people want to, you can say what you want about it, but it comes down to just cheap labor. That's all it does. It comes down to profit margins and cheap labor. That's what's really wrong. You can say what you want, but once they realize that they could pay, you know, children basically, and Chinese fucking sweat markets and sweatshops next to nothing, then it was over. EU 6 Gen fighter planes. So many countries started projects, stopped because make plane in 2 and 3 countries. Trump was cash grabber trying to rob my country. Yeah, that's so true. So I hate how he uses that, you know. He's all this sly spending going on, and then he's just blaming it on Ukraine. When you talk to the average American right now, who's like, you think they're switched on, they talk about Russia and Ukraine. It always doubles down, always ends up with like, we're sending money to Ukraine for fuck's sake. Like, what the hell has that got to do with Ukraine? Sort out your government. It's almost done as a guilt thing anyway, because they were literally in bed with Putin for like 20 years, so it's supplied. Any war that exists in this world has been almost funded in some way by America, either through known means that they're doing it, or through like stuff they didn't even know, like about all the leftover guns from other wars. Why are, you know, guns from fucking Iraqi war in 03 and Afghanistan still showing up and all this, you know, that kind of stuff? You can see there was at a time that they were selling all the leftover stuff to the Taliban, and other things they just left there, you know. They were like, well, we're not, bring the troops home, but leave all that stuff there. So there was half of army bases being left with like Gatling guns and leftover helicopters, and then there was people buying it off the market and then selling it. And other times you had a militia just pulling up and taking the stuff and leaving. The average soldier just wanted to go home, you know, miss their families if they're even alive when they come back. You can't blame the average grunt, you know, just doing what they're told. But yeah, but your president, like that time when I thought there was going to be like a 3-way war at that point, but when Trump decided to bring him on and try and bully him and he stood up for himself, that was an amazing moment, you know. I think it showed, like, whether he's always on the front line or not, Zelensky kind of just, he's a very front-facing, you know, average dude. Even just in the way he dresses, I don't care if it's a stunt or not. But there's something, it goes back to medieval times that I always mention how much I despise kings, you know. I despise kings because they very rarely kings were on the battlefield. And I get it, it's like, well, you don't want your king to take a random arrow. Like, I'm like, maybe I fucking do, you know. But there was a lot of kings that would actually go and fight, but they were very rare. Well, you know, we're talking about, you know, thousands of years of history. Okay, so where's this cooling stuff over here? But yeah, so that if you are asking your fellow countrymen to die for you, you should be prepared to die yourself. I think the same thing goes for modern melon, huh? Modern stuff as well. Drum beat, banana, cold. What's the melon for? Just repairing our health, I think. Okay. Time to go zebra on his ass. Let's go! Wants me to charge up that way, full speed, oh my god. But then it still makes me roll. Okay, how do we get in here? Sabotage, a disaster. Okay, I'll get in there, don't worry. This will be interesting platforming. Energy entrance, go up there, yeah. I think the wind might blow us away. Oh jeez, the frame rate dip there. Always like when the camera's grabbed by something else. But yeah, he kind of stuck up for himself. The issue is, someone like Trump is a coward, right? You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. Like, everybody knows that. Whether he's your president or not, he's a coward. But when you're surrounded by yes men, the average bully and coward suddenly becomes emboldened and thinks that he's just making everybody laugh, thinks that he's so fun. So that's why he employed someone like J.D. Vance. Like, That's the mind of a child, you know. And he's just there to say and be yes and to back up everything that Trump says, you know. He's a fool. And the fact that he could possibly be the next president is a truly scary thing. Alright, looks like I don't have enough. Get more banana energy. Where are we gonna get that from? Melon. Just you know, on the ground, but everything's so made of ice. This stuff will do it. Bring it back. Bring it back. So yeah, if he wasn't kind of surrounded by those people, I don't think he'd be nearly as foolish. Now people are like, for whatever reason, they've found footage of him golfing. There's a lot of golf courses in Ireland that really pisses me off. But yeah, it keeps showing his caddy dropping the ball and that. Like, he's apparently won a lot of tournaments, but it's all like lies or whatever. I don't know. I don't really care about that kind of stuff. Who gives a shit? Against very hard to understand, very traditional. Yeah. Many tribes, I know. They have a lot of old ways for sure. I love this. It's almost like Carnival. Can we break these? Oh, goddamn. Dude, there's a crazy amount of COVID going on. I'm trying to mind myself. I think my little out of breath is coming from. Cool, it kind of breaks behind me. Oh, it's just balloons. Caused by. I sprayed something earlier. When you're like cleaning up. Oh, Jesus. Even though like you can run on it, it still collapses. What you saying? 2 more? Run down space. The one up here? You better be. Go, go, go. It's chasing after me. Pop, 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 pop. In these rooms, you don't run out of energy. You normally do. Alright, nanny. Comedian get president, don't want to be first war on war draft, maybe 3 years and still countries don't think how my rest or vacation. Right, yeah. You guys have the draft over there. Did you spend some time in the military? You say politicians is like big fish in the ocean without lights. Right. Yeah. I understand what you mean. It's kind of like they're a big player just because they're a big country in the continent and all that. But in reality, where's the last one? It's always 3 nanners. You got the one underneath. You got this balloon one. Let's see anything else. Gotta be hiding somewhere. Give it a Crumbly road. You kind of see where it is there. See, there's 1, 2. Where's the last one? Seems to be a barrel underneath this barrel. There it is. I see it. Ah. Always closer than you think. From barrel to barrel. Alright. War in my country important outside China. You use geopolitical bad taste. Yeah, everybody kind of wants a peace, don't they? They want to kind of kick off stuff. So they're all kind of getting ready now. You're freaking Iran getting ready for trouble, and China wants to know which side they want to be on, using it kind of as a way to go after their own enemies, you know. It's always a bit of bad blood. Taiwan and that. Yeah, that's the scary thing. It's never about like falling out or having a. Is that where we're going down there? No, I think we're going higher. Having a fight that way. It really comes down to, as you said, the geopolitical state of the world. If it's better for their economy, or they can help generate a lot of money through the war economy, they'll go to war, you know, or over the cost of gas with oil and stuff, you know. That's wild to me, that you can go on a mass genocide just so you can get a bit more oil or bring down the gas prices. And to the average person, they'll just say, it's fine by me, because they don't see the greater picture. For, with all the wars going on, the only thing they could think of was the price of eggs, you know. I just couldn't understand. That's why I'd mentioned, like, the Beatles had back in the day during the Vietnam War, they had a video about the strawberry fields forever, and there was kind of a motif about these strawberries were being dropped like bombs, and then the juice was like blood, and blood on our hands and all that kind of stuff, you know. How did he get over there? Ah. Oh, careful. So that kind of stuff, and then my brain immediately was like, oh, it's just like that, except with eggs, you know. People don't realize the eggs are like bombs dropping, all they care about is the price of them. You know yourself, like, I'd say your average countryman doesn't care as much, you know, obviously hates Russia, but doesn't care as much until you're like drafted yourself, and a lot of that happens in those countries too. And if the draft did happen, all of a sudden they'd be very outspoken. And you know, there was a running joke where when the draft did happen during the Vietnam War, they were all pretending to be gay, or they would go to Canada, or they used to eat cotton buds because it was supposed to show up as a shadow in your lungs. They would all this stuff. Or it'd be like, if you go to Canada, at the time they were like, you need to know French because you're all French Canadians. So it was like, learn French or go to war, learn French or die. It was kind of mad. Mad times. But see, a lot of the, back then it was a lot of free love and hippie culture, so, you know, they don't want war either out of fear or the fact that it might interfere with them just smoking dope all day, you know. There's nothing wrong with a bit of weed, but it's like, you know, those guys are like, they were like the Wookiees, you know, they were just burnouts, fadeaways. Created great music and great parties, but the fuck, we're all paying for that now. It's like third generation of kids that can't tie their shoelaces and can't speak properly. And you find out, yeah, grandma was at Woodstock, I'm sure she was. All 14 IQ, all 14 brain cells. So anyway. Bonk! Okay, let's see what we got here. See these kind of mini games, it's almost like a mini game. Super fun. It's the 30-second rule I always say. It's like, alright, as long as someone is doing something cool, oh, every 30 seconds. That's what they want. Now, like the moons in Mario Odyssey, it means the bananas come fairly fast, but it's still enough. It's no different than those old 2D days, just in a 3D sense. There's probably a proper bridge to get over there. There you go. I never make a bridge. Do things my way. Isn't there a way to like charge up the slap as well? Didn't I see that somewhere? Charge slap. Yeah. Chunks of terrain. Hold it before releasing. We get that? That'd be good too. Oh yeah, what's for the zebra? It's too late now. Break blast. Cool. Should have got that. Charge dash. Hold and release the when I do that, I don't understand is it makes you roll as well. Is that normal? What we got here? Spin slam. Holy moly, that's cool. Should have done that. That's why I was saving them up. Now it tells me to do this. Drum beat. Reduce the amount of time. Nah. A spin shot. Hurl a held chunk to smash through most terrain. That's pretty cool too. Alright, we'll save up for those. What am I doing now? Did all that. I actually don't know how or why I got down here. I think that's the eyes of the shop. Okay. I think we were climbing way up because we had a melon. Melon! Oh no, no, no. Why did he do that? He didn't make it. Poor DK didn't make it. Alright, back to zebra. Go! Watch, hold the charge dash. If I do that, he does that, see? He has to do a roly-poly. I'm running, girl! Boom! recommend check history books of Ukraine. Skate to Europe, don't know English version. That's all good, that's all good. California Dreaming, yeah, for sure, right? There was so much messaging back then, they didn't realize it. I mean, Beach Boys, for God's sake, and Mamas and Papas, and yeah, just pretty much everything. God, even like poor old Aussie, talking about like war pigs and that. People love these things, but they didn't realize most of them are anti-war, anti-violence kind of stuff. The same guy would listen to that stuff. He'd have a rifle in his hand. It's like we're not really getting it, huh? Alright, interestingly, you press jump to do that spinning attack there, not the attack button. Okay. Paranoid, yeah. Read stories about foreigner students who were drafted to Vietnam. Same in the Portugal, Angola war. Yeah, there was so much going on, for sure. In Ireland, like when it comes to the topic of Ukraine, fortunately, a lot of silly Irish people, my own fellow countrymen, have gone and used it for racist crap and that, you know, and like, we're not housing these people. It's like, Jesus. I hate that rhetoric because we went through so much, you know, with the famine in the 1900s. But even like in '08, we had the bad recession. Every recession, our teenagers and young out of college hopefuls will travel to every corner of the world, usually to Australia or whatever, but you're expected for these places to just take them in. You're like, yeah, you know, and then, you know, it's bullshit. You can't have it that way. You can't be like well able to fucking be a migrant yourself and immigrate around and moan when they're in your own country. I hate that stuff. If you have a problem with criminals of any country of any kind, then that's a different story, right? Like I just read that in the US they're sending home a few Irish criminals, and I'm like, you're dead fucking right. Bring them back and we'll throw them straight into the furnace as far as I'm concerned. I truly believe that our prisons should be operating at about a 10% capacity, not 110%. Like, just do away with these people. But unfortunately, the justice system is so corrupt that it's probably on average, you know, 5 out of every 20 prisoners is probably innocent, or at least has a overly heavy conviction that they shouldn't have, you know. And then, yeah, you can't be going on a mass killing spree if that's the case, then. Or you know, death penalty stuff, you know. So yeah, it sucks. But that's my thoughts. It might be a very cruel way of thinking, but I do believe an eye for an eye. It does suck, but I do think it is the way to go. If someone takes a life, your life is forfeit. I don't care if it's manslaughter or accident. I watch a lot of true crime stuff, and the amount of crimes and deaths that could be completely abolished and just completely, you know, prevented. It's just if we actually listened and did away with these criminals, like, especially when it comes to domestic violence and things like that, you know. It's crazy. I would argue, like, you know, extreme bouts of therapy first, but we'll never allow that to happen. Our medical system is so corrupt. There's kids that are in America that want antibiotics for like a tooth infection, and the parents are like in debt forever. Like, oh yeah, he showed the bill. It was like 24,000. If the girl had like a broken finger or something, little daughter, like 24,000 in debt, and then his insurance covered it. He still had to pay like 800, which is not that bad, obviously. But it's still like, where did they get the $24,000 for? It was basically a broken finger, so you're just resetting that. You know, it's and the body does itself. Did we charge the body $24,000? Get the fuck over yourself. But yeah, that kind of stuff is crazy. Then over here in Ireland, like, we have a system where we try and take care of people, and like people that are like less well off, we have kind of like a medical card system or a GP card system, and usually it was meant for old people. Then they kind of expanded it. Now it's kind of abused and used. You know, it's too much. Too much, and then we have such an overabundance of people that are feeding off the system in every which way. There's a lot of people that are slipping through the cracks and not getting the help they need, you know, in every which way. Medical, mental, psychological, psychiatric, you know. Big hairy mug. Look who it is. Alright, have you got a quiz for me? That's all you have to say. Listen up and listen good. I'll show you well to hear this. Left all the comforts of Ireland to hop on and Rampy. Yeah, can I do some of this? Chase the days away. We're gonna do some crazy rhino stuff. Banana thief. I know exactly who done it, and someone has to stop him. We're talking about clear your ears out. I'm chasing down the bandit behind all the banana burglaries. Maybe old, but I'm apparently never done with doing your job. Okay. When are we gonna get to use this? Well, I'll be. Managed to listen to without drifting off to La La Land. Here, I got something for you. There we go. When do we get to ride around on the bananas? Cranky's freezer now. Another skill point, baby. Now we can get this. Spin slams. What's exactly the difference between spin slam and spin shot? You just aim it? Right. I kind of like spin slam because that could be really good against bosses. We'll see. Change over. Honestly, sometimes just beating the crap out of things with Kong is good. Kong armor. Alright. Thanks, buddy. Must be something for later. A little Metroidvania style. Got more to say, huh? I heard there was a banana bin and a loot. I knew who to blame. Alright. Oh, Lordy. How's it going, Pyro? Hello, hello. How you doing? How's your weekend? Oh, Lordy. Thought Cranky was dead. No. And we have Grumpy as well, but he's not part of the Kong family. He's just doing his own thing. Healthcare in America, like you go to casino in Vegas every year. Right. It's all a crapshoot, isn't it? Problem with any countries, example, Hungarian and Serbian gang leaders chilling in my country. Really? That's pretty random. What are they hiding? Would they not be subject to Yeah, would they not be subject to the draft? Sorry, someone's answering like Bernie on a tweet of mine and nothing got to do with it. I didn't even mention Bernie, it's so weird. People are strange. A lot of people that do not know how to use fucking social media. And it shows! And that's why they're a bit cuckoo in the fucking head, you know? That's why they get so susceptible and like, oh yeah, I'm joining a cult now. It's like, oh my god. Whenever you see these people in a cult, looking at even the MAGA people, they're like, how is that possible? Like, there's no way anyone is that susceptible and gullible. Absolutely there is. They do it to themselves. They do it to themselves. They spend enough time doing things, the brain has no choice. Like, this is all I see, this is all I know, this is all I remember. And then boom, there you go. One little sleep later and it's over. Okay, is this not the right way either? Too high up now apparently. Gotta go inside the cooling tower. I want to ride around on the rhino. Must be a middle layer somewhere. I thought we can climb on this though. I don't like getting through the door, is it? Huh? And we're smashing down? Okay. Smashing! Is that better? Uh-oh, I just walked in on the boss. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it's the assistant. He's like, naughty. Naughty monkey. Poppy Kong. Poppycock. Sorry, someone else said. Director of Intelligence. Alright. Oh, she's like stealth girl, okay. Hey, Poppy. Hey, Poppy. Defeat Poppycock. We're gonna have to use the leaves here to track her down, are we? Oh, she's very good. What? You fell into the wall there, Poppycock. Get back here. Oh, I can't even use this ever. Oh, you can just swap while you're transformed? That's amazing. Okay. She's so dead. Bad girl. What the hell is she trying to do? Why is she always falling into the wall? We should finish her off. We're not smacking a woman, I swear. She like pinballing or something? No, the rock's in the way. No, the rock was in the way. Damn you, Kong. Just like Mario, they roll into something and just bump. What the hell is she doing? Stinker. What's that noise she's making? You're 10 down. HR wants a word with you. Punk. You get to fight them like 3 times. All out of juice. Medical University always hard, more expensive engineering. Quite busy. I got the chance to see Fantastic Four today, and it's shit. No, really? What's wrong with it? The dialogue problem again? Oh god. Invest in clean money, I think. Oh, you think so? Really, like laundering and that? Okay. Right. Investing, maybe in the war effort, you think? No, there's a lot there. I suppose they'd come collect afterwards. It's like Zelensky taking out a loan or something. There you go. Don't fool yourself and think you can stop the president. He's relentless. If anyone standing in your way. See, you're sure enough. It's like these guys to fight. And there's like little other bosses as well. I've said for years that Pedro Pascal's suspicious. Don't trust him, and everyone else is catching on. Oh, you think so? Why? What's wrong? Why are they catching on? Because how he like treats the ladies or something? I mean, he's been acting for a good while. No, if I was to like throw out a possible secret about him, I think he's gay, you know? I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think the dude is as gay as the day is long, you know? There's no doubt about it. He's far too comfortable, if that makes any sense. And he's far too comfortable with the ladies. Seems to. And ladies don't tend to be so comfortable with men, especially married ones, unless they literally know they're gay and it's their little gay beard or whatever the fuck the ladies call it these days. Call them beards or something. Where it's like married. No, you're not. No, you don't. You're not married. It's the woman who you get to make you seem straight, but you're actually gay, hiding gay or something. I don't know. I don't fucking what it is. There's something going on there. You know. I don't really care. I will say one thing though. I am sick of seeing his face. Like he's doing Fantastic Four, but there's actually this other couple movie out. Have you seen this? Like, what the fuck is that? I'm literally watching like 4 different Pedro Pascal movies. It's the same thing that happened with Chris Pratt. Hollywood has this evil problem where they just latch on like a virus and like a leech to an actor, and then they just piss out like 15 shows and 15 movies in about 3 years. They did it with Jennifer Lawrence. They did it. I'm surprised they didn't do it with Glenn Powell yet. And it's just fucking annoying. And you just see them everywhere. He's in some kind of a rom-com shite right now. And some chick, is it what the fuck's her face called? Alison Brie or something? It's like, slow down. And the thing is, it's not the actor's fault. They're not. Well, they are going from set to set, but they're not doing it that fast. It's got to do with their agent and manager and the production company. And they're like, this person's really hot right now, you know. It's like fucking Zoolander, you know. My God, he's so hot right now. Mansell, whatever the hell his name is. Just it, Materialistics. Yeah, there we go. So we got Materialistics and Fantastic Four, just ramming it home, and then we just finished The Last of Us. Like the dude needs to fucking chill. But like I said, I don't think it's his fault. I think you're just filming things. Some movies take years and they never come out. Like that Coyote versus Acme. That could be cool, but I think people are just in it for the meme. What's actually happening is halfway through the movie he gets tired of everything, and Coyote, while the Coyote's going to start fucking suing Acme, and it'll turn into kind of a law drama thing. I don't think kids want to see that shit. Anyway, that'll be the joke. That'll be the biggest joke of the century. Is that after all the memes and them not releasing it, it's like, it actually is a shit movie. But anyway, I think modern CGI works if it's just CGI, and then it just doesn't work if it's CGI and live action at the same time, because lighting is so bad these days. Everything looks like Play-Doh, and you got them talking from nothing. That sucks, dude. Like, what was wrong? What was the worst part of it? Was it good, bad villain? I found like a lot of problems with okay, I think we need to create like a little circle here. Right? A lot of superhero movies, the villains are shit. Thanos was good. There's very little past that. Okay, I think maybe we'll just make a hole right there. Can't see, camera. Okay, can we go sideways now? I'm stuck in a wall? No, I'm right there. Oh, jeez. Okay, I need to create a bigger loop here. Okay, they're getting stuff here, that's fine. Okay, they're starting to fall out now. Good, good, good. Melt that lava. I can hear us, I can hear us. Go, go, go. Okay, now I need to make a circle, a hole here. I won't that break. Oh, no. Oh, it's breaking. Hold on. That's more like it. Yes! Lovely. That's enough, really. Sounds crazy, but it's enough. Yahoo! Alright. That's kind of cool. I like that stuff. Oh, they're still coming down there. Oh, they look like little rocks. Little choco rocks and sparklers. Got me. Why are you a little barrel or something? Open up a passage. Okay. Do it! Nice. Discord and Secret Society. Yeah, but seen all this random stuff, everyone's moaning and groaning. Oh, there's that new door? Jeez, that was easy. That's out that way, isn't it? When we started, was it? The UK. Like, why did they just start banning stuff now? But it's so funny, like I was saying about things being a bit too open. But people are kind of showing up their own ass a little bit. Just a little bit. Where they, like, literally just... Oh shit, it's still lava, isn't it? Basically telling on themselves that they're little gooners and stuff, you know? Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh no, it's like stopping here. Keep rolling. I might need to make it even deeper over here so it creates... So cool, like we're literally terraforming here. Can we break some of that? There you go. Alright. Careful. Now let's get these stuff now. Get out of there. No. Hold, hold. No, see now they're melting too fast. Get out the way. Lady. Lady. Come on, it's frickin' snow. Oh, that's crazy. Am I picking any of these things up? Banana. Open up, up. I'm gonna make it lower so it'll get over there faster. You know? Just building the tunnel. Wish I could pick up those little things, but I can't. That's screwed. I don't know why the snow doesn't work. Sometimes it does. It works here. It does. Doesn't work there. Fuck's sake, Kong, you do some dumb shit to me. Why does it work there but not on the banana? Bastards. It's not exactly tried and true, is it? Oh shit, there's lava there too. Do do do. Yeah, I didn't think UK guys were that, you know, porn addicted, but apparently they are. I like how all the... So weird, just tell you how open it is. All these big companies are like coming out and like, hey, use this instead, you know, like TeamSpeak has always been someone who tried to rise out of Skype and didn't, and then Discord won, you know. But what's the point about it? You know how this stuff works. I don't know why governments can't learn. It's just stupid. you know that this creates a Barbra Streisand effect. They're going to be doing it more, and I think now it's more taboo, they're going to be doing it more. Alright, let's see what's the second phase of the boss. Holy Christ. Sub-layer 502. 50210. It's trying too hard to be quirky, just came off kind of cringy. Also, it's just, can't have Galactus in an introductory movie. It's too much screen time to build them up. Right. That's very tough, isn't it? You're right, because even if it wasn't done properly in the Jessica Alba movies, it was the second movie. So you're right. I think the same things happen with DC as well. There's just, I don't know why they're all rushing. I think they're so scared. They're all trying to do Endgame in introductory movies, you know. It's like, why? Why so stupid? Like Superman, James Gunn's Superman had no business having 7 other superheroes in it. Should be him, a couple of villains, end of, and maybe a little tease at the end or something. Or it should have been like a little message or something from Supergirl. I don't know. But it's not that fucking hard. Apparently for them it is. Oh geez, you gotta be careful. The chain reaction is causing them all to make a big hole. Anyway. It is what it is. Endgame was the endgame for superhero movies as well. Can't be done better. Can't be done again. Not even by them. Not even by the Russo brothers. People are starting to get slowly getting worried about Doomsday as well. Because Robert Downey Jr. is calling the shots and he refuses to do any kind of makeup. So we're going to have a Doom that's wearing a suit, wearing a mask for no fucking reason. The idea was that, you know, he's always been half like cybernetic, half like melted face, you know. And then even Iron Man as Doom, that was a reason too. He was sort of from a different world. But in this case, I think his Pepper Potts had been killed, you know, from his own negligence and caused him to freak out. But he's still supposed to have gotten into it like an accident and stuff. So I don't know what they're doing. It's supposed to come down here? Don't know, we're doing it anyway. It looks like Taffy. Looks like Taffy. Looks like Geezer's raving. Dee banana.
Hey, a banana!
She's so observant. And it's kind of set in the 60s. Did that help it at all? This one only had 1. Do you think it helped it at all being set in the 60s? I think Pedro kind of pulling his weight. The other actors don't seem to have the chops. Like, I think the Thing, you know, like Ben Grimm, kind of gets away with it. It's down to the CGI in a way, you know. But they had like, what was his name? Michael Shelton or Michael something. Guy from The Shield anyway. He did a great job back then. So he added a lot of, he spent a bit of time as a human too, you know. And with the girlfriend and that. I like that idea. But yeah, the dude playing like Johnny Flame, Johnny Storm, Johnny Blaze, there's so many. He's kind of, I don't know who the fuck he is. He has absolutely no presence. He's no aura, as the kids say. And then Kirsty, whatever her name is. DPG, I tell you, he knows everybody's name once the movie comes out, but never watched a single fucking movie from them beforehand. But I know what her name is. But she didn't have a whole lot going on. I thought it was fucking, what's her face? Kirsty Wig. They don't have a lot going on for them. A lot of them just come straight off of Game of Thrones. Like that fucking Bella Ramsey. And they're shit. They're shit in the show. People want to... Everyone has a good go at Game of Thrones. Like, that last season was shit. Newsflash. The last like 2 or 3 seasons were shit. It's the same as most shows. And that one was even worse because it was waiting for a big fucking ego-driven, you know-it-all to make some goddamn bucks. I mean, still waiting for the bucks, but here he is making Elden Ring. What a great job he did there. Everything starts with G and M and R. Congratulations, you a fucking kindergartner. Makes everything about himself. I'm not on these magical buses of idolizing morons. Sorry. Enough morons in real life. People are. That's be funny, but this Ebon Mossback guy is a bit of a tosser. Who's that? What's that? It's not a world-ending threat. I don't care, but it's definitely not true. Mossback. What's that all about? Never heard that. Heard of some guy with the Hollow Knight suits on. It's a little puzzle. You're telling me that doesn't remind you of like Sesame Street or something? Just to me, what's this little guy doing? I'm so scared. You okay? Should I bring you back? What's wrong? I don't really get that. What's up? Oh, they're gonna follow me now? Okay. Oh, the other one didn't follow me. Oh, fuck, they're dying. They're dying. Am I supposed to bring them out? Oh, it's not a puzzle. It's children or something. Come here, where are you going? You hop inside there? That's what that is. Okay, I didn't know what the hell that was. Oh, thank you. Make a mistake. Why should we care about a world-ending event? If you're not showing the world, people in the movie. It's just you should care because it's bad. Yeah. One thing I always hate as well is like they only depict like a lot of New York and stuff, you know. So a lot of the Avenger movies weren't afraid, like. But then once Wakanda existed, it just a lot of stuff was just put there because it was an easy kind of sort of fake world that they could do whatever they wanted, you know. Some of the stuff was cool, like the idea of the vibranium and that, and almost like illegal transportation of stuff. Come on, come on. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Get in there. So where's the other one go then? Room for another one, isn't it? Was the villain not good enough? Was there any mention of Doomsday or anything like that? Like I knew from the first trailer that she was pregnant because they had this weird glow around her stomach. So that was normal. I think the actress in real life was pregnant. It's like, why don't you just let her be pregnant in the movie then? You're so fucking weird, Marvel. I hate you. Fucking hide the tummy. But then she's meant to be pregnant in the movie anyway. Any excuse just to use really piss poor CGI, honestly. Is this all this supposed? I think this is supposed to turn into snow or something nice. I can't read that. Let's get out of here. I cannot pull down here. The level design is wacky cool, but it's also extremely hard to follow at times. You know what you're doing. Must be like, what, 7 houses so far? That's insane. What's that over there? There's a zebra head or something. Sleepy, sleepy. Antibiotic factor looks interesting. What's that? There's a lot of great boomer shooters. There's one coming out at the end of the month. I thought it was a survival game. They didn't know what they were calling it. It's called Code Violent, right? Like the color violet, and it's going to be about like dinosaur shooters. So you're already kind of seeing it, but you're going to see a lot of Dino the Crisis ripoffs. There we go. Was it an abiotic fan? Yeah, it's like a 4-player co-op thing, is it? It's kind of like Killing Floor. Nice. It's good. I wish list the shit out of it. See, the thing about Killing Floor, I wish a lot of games like that, just a little more Left 4 Dead, you know. But the skill tree, I think, is good. But then once we dug into it, it was like twos. So they knew what they were doing. I'm fine. I find it very hard in my bones to be too critical of a game that costs me 20 or 30 bucks. I'm sorry. I just don't care. It's not about being broke. It's not about having a lot of money on it. It's not about any of that kind of stuff. I just don't care. If we're getting to that point where people are arguing over like cost of a tea bag or cost of eggs, we've kind of lost the plot a little bit. The distraction has worked. The governments have won. And you're all a bunch of fucking idiots. Like, wake the fuck up. Who gives a fuck about the price of eggs? You got genocide on your doorstep. Good lord. Let's see here, where is it? Add to the wish list. Okay, cool. Is it out already? It's special promotion. Find it hard. 22nd of July. It's been out. Crafting 1 to 6 players as well. Not gonna lie, crafting kind of puts me off a little bit. It looks a bit like a Deep Rock. Is it Deep Rock Galactic kind of stuff going on? Not great with the old crafting. The mind wanders. I have ADHD. I don't try and make stuff. The mind wanders. But I play a lot of Ark, but go ask anyone who's played Ark with me. I go out and I kill a lot of things. I catch a lot of dinosaurs. I don't build a lot of things. That's for sure. We usually have a group project, and my #1 thing I like doing is going out and farming for the stuff. For this, you know that kind of way? I don't make the stuff. It was mainly because Ark had one of the most piss-annoying ways of building stuff. It's like, this snaps, but it doesn't. It's like, what? Is it snapping or it's not? It's not snapping, but it is. And then we'd have topsy-turvy. Apparently they fixed a lot of that, but like, yeah, I wasted hundreds of hours on your piss-poor system. You're gonna fall for that one again, you're stupid. But no, unfortunately, it's still the best out there when you want creatures and creature collecting and crafting and combat and story. All the others, they miss that, you know. Doing Awakening does look cool, but the cost of entry is a bit too much for people, so I'm not forcing that. But I think they're the better creators, the Conan Exile guys. Alright, what's this? We're gonna have to try and create a path. It's like Kerplinko. That's cool. Yeah, I think the Conan Exiles are better. They made do a better job. Okay, let's start make a hole. Like Kerplinko or something. That sucks, I'm sorry, Fire. I know I like making a lot of money. I was hoping deep within my heart that the 60s motif wasn't just be different, be something different. And the obvious issue, yet again, they just can't get out of their own way. They have to have some kind of a time travel to get them from the 60s to now. How about this, you bastards? Make a fucking Fantastic Four trilogy, and then have something go on, you know? Like, why does it have to be now? Everything's rushed. Call yourself DC because you rush out your shit. Let them have the 60s and 70s and all that. Instead it'd be like, oh yes, they're going home to their time zone now. Fuck off. The average child doesn't know what the fuck you're doing with the timeline anyway. Alright, fill her up. Everything's just so rushed. But then, like, they're so desperate to try and get Infinity War and Endgame again, that when they do get it, they don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with it. So I don't know what to say to that stuff anymore. Why is all this stuff explosive, just to make it easy? There's gotta be something else. Something hiding, maybe we can destroy it. We need our other nanos. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. That's one, but there's meant to be three. Gotta be one inside here somewhere. I need banana. Okay. Yeah, Galactus is always a very tough one. Like, they had the same problem with Eternals and the Sentinels, and it can't work. There's certain things that just cannot work very well translated across. Even the Ego, the Planet, and Guardians 2, and like, I get that he transforms up and down, same with Galactus, but as you said, it's just not world ending. I told you that there's something wrong with their writing. They're so afraid to create evil or kill characters or anything like that anymore, because they're afraid that they can't put them in 17 TV shows then. Realistically, we don't care. I feel it, I hope so, but I feel like James Gunn wants the movies to stand on their own 2 feet. We'll see. I know he's already, for whatever reason, has just completely fallen in love with John Cena and Peacemaker. I'm like, it's a good show, it was a decent show, it's okay. Like, nope. I start to wonder, is these Comic-Con panels some of the worst things to happen to comic books? I know it sounds crazy to say, and I think the conventions themselves are really cool for the fans, but the panels are just the most ego-stroking, nonsensical shite I've ever seen. And honestly, it's just become content for people, that's it. It's like, you're sending the wrong signals. The average comic book convention fan is that same kind of nerdy dude who sits in the middle of a comic book store at 3 o'clock on a fucking school day. Doesn't really have any sense of reality or a social circle. This is a guy that you can't use that kind of obsession to base a whole fandom around. You get me? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. What that he's doing. Oh bollocks! I didn't see that. You know, he's allowed to have his fun. You can't base $1 billion or $100 billion franchise on that. Okay, so is there a way to reset this then? You find this stuff out afterwards. Let's see. Maybe he'll just start over. Let's get this manor first. Yeah, like I honestly think those people at those conventions are crazed fans that are screaming at everything, you know. But I don't think they could actually give you a good story. Just start over. So hopefully I'll keep that first banana. Wouldn't give you a good story in that, you know. It's not their fault. It's no hate against them. It's just, it's their life, you know. It's their life. That's too much. There's no room for error. There's no room for fun or weirdness if you're trying to appease the masses like that. Those masses. That's why I think people are. Go watch the average like YouTuber video about this stuff. They're so very, very angry. Then you got people like the Critical Drinker, and he's just like, my spiel is to fuck around. It's the way it's gotta be. Alright, let's see if this helps. They're all just a big old victim of their own success as well, you know. It's the easiest way of putting it. Even the better movies they've made, they won't come back to for whatever reason. Like, I think Shang-Chi was one of the better ones. Have you seen him show up in anything else? Have you seen him have a sequel? Like, what the fuck is going on? I knew that little tiny lip was gonna cause trouble. Bastard. Can't even hit it. There we go. Fly, you fool. Bump, 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 bump. It's not, might not work either. It might just find its way around. Come on. Now it's gonna have to fill up a lot, isn't it? The old boxes. Come on. Come on, keep filling up. Now they're starting to melt. Son of a bitch. Maybe I can redirect it with another piece of snow. No. Hold. Neptunite. I heard of that. Oh. Go on, push him in. Very slowly. Yeah, there's still fucking Tears of the Kingdom shit. A few episodes of Stranger Things and now he's getting big roles. Oh yeah? Oh, this is the man, is it? Who the fuck is he? Who is it? Oh, the guy from... Oh, is that who that is? That's the Eddie guy who plays Johnny Storm, is it? Johnny Storm. Yeah, I didn't recognize him without the hair. He's such a dickhead in Stranger Things, though. By the end, you're like, you feel so bad and he's good and the sacrifice and all that. But he's such a dickhead for most of that season. He's like stereotypical wannabe punk, you know? He thinks he's fucking Motley Crue, but he's actually fucking like Poison, you know? He's hair metal. He thinks he's heavy metal, but he's hair metal. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like, come on, dude. You're not fooling anybody. Alright, so there must be another circle in here somewhere, isn't it? I almost feel like you have to fail this a couple of times just to find out where you gotta go. The fact that there's a road down here makes me think that this way you gotta go. Pink punk punk, pink punk punk. No. Usually the last banana, quite hidden. Yeah, the only way to fix Marvel, and even DC as well, is to go back to basics. Forget everything you know, forget everything that's been done, go back to basics. Go back to early 2000s. The fact that most best superhero movies of all time has like X-Men 2 on it, and like people used to shit up and down the X-Men trilogy. X-Men 3 shit, X-Men 2 is kind of shit. It's like, oh my god. You know, during that time. Nowadays, they're all like fucking revisionist history, you know? How quick people forget when there's like a YouTube channel on the line or whatever. Or dumb internet brownie points. I'm like, dude, you all shat on those movies. And yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that are just, as I said, go back to basics and standalone movies. And they're standing right there. Like Daphne Keane, who plays X-23, she's not only chomping at the bit, she's literally turning up at random, she's not even in the movies, random fucking movie premieres, just so the actors and directors can see them again. You know? I think what's going on is she's getting a little bit blackballed there because she's been quite, let's just put it, adventurous on social media. I don't know. When you go look at some of the best comic book movies, they're always the standalone weird ones. Logan and fucking Joker, the first Joker. Second Joker doesn't exist. It was basically the director being extremely angry at the fan base. He'd created a serial killer mascot instead of what not to do, you know. Like, that's very hard when you've got like a toxic male fucking Andrew Tate made kind of male generation. No good female influence in their life kind of thing, you know. Alright, where's this last nanner, man? Kill him. He's gotta be hidden here. Kill him, Schmaltz. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Go back to basics. Go back to standalone stuff. Comic book like team-ups and Marvel team-ups have been a tale as old as time, but it's about time to move on a little bit. Let it build up again, you know. I think a lot of those kids, and I mean kids, grown-ass kids that enjoyed Infinity War and Endgame because it was wonderful, are now entering into their mid-late 20s or early 20s, and they're just not equipped, you know. They're living on borrowed time and nostalgia. Can I break that or something? Wonder where the last nanner is. I would find him. Yeah. And then yeah, there's so much hate online too because of it selling it for their content. There is a lot of unnecessary hate. Really, I think we just are all expecting and demanding better writing, and that won't come until the political landscape changes. What's politics got to do with a superhero movie? Nothing. Try telling that to the Western world. They are fucking mentally broken, stunted. Here we go. Stunted off politics. Everything has to be about it. Oh, you said there's a banana now. When you tell me a minute ago, you bitch. Yeah, that's right. That's his actual name, isn't it? Eben Mossberg. What a name! That's insane. Which one's the first name? The DVG will come in and sing its praises, but eventually he'll read the reviews and agree. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I try not to be hard on the lad, but yeah, he is. Over the last year or so, I've been a little bit heavy-handed telling him not to use, well, you know, suggesting that you don't use Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic, but he's just completely pilled up, you know. It's the unfortunate side of it. It's not his fault, he's just another kind of gullible person that got caught in by waves and waves of algorithms. It'll happen to us all. Like, I've seen so many grandmothers, and just there'll be that one topic that you're wanting to die on a hill on, and you realize that you've completely been fucked by the algorithm. And then yeah, things you just want, as I said, people generally in life want to belong, and they want to be vindicated and validated by the internet. You don't, like Pyro, you're like deeply independent, like you don't give a fuck. You're dead right, like never lose that, Jesus Christ. But the average person, you know, like 8 out of 10 people, 8 out of 10 cats all just want to be like the other cats, you know. And it's a very sad way to live, sadly, because you'll never have a singular, alone, original thought or feeling or take or anything. It's fucking sad. But it is a nicer way to live because ignorance is bliss. But ignorance is ignorance, you know. And when the rug gets pulled out from under you, you're like, huh? What happened? How could this happen? Yeah, I don't know. Those kind of websites, like, yeah. And those are the people that are reading those websites and then going to the movie 27 times. And these companies rely on those people. They genuinely do, because the idiot masses are the ones that spend the most money, you know. How many women want another Labubu, you know? It's like a meme going around. It's like, never had Dubai chocolate, never had a Labubu, never watched Love Island. Is Love Island big in America? It must be. Cause I don't know why a meme would pick off if it's mainly European, British. But it just cracks me up. I'm like, that's kind of what's going on with me. But I mean, some people will just, oh yeah, fuck over that. Some people will kind of buck the trends just because they think it's cringe. But then there's the ones that just don't have money. If they did have money, they would be eating up the trends. Alright, come on, Mr. Zebra. I don't know. It's tough. It's become that irony where, like, if IGN or these movie reviews hate something, I'll probably enjoy it, and if they love it, I'll probably hate it. And you don't mean that. That can come off as a curmudgeon, you know, or a contrarian, and that's not what this is at all. It's just like, I think a lot of them will go against the grain because it feels different. It is different. At the end of the day, I just want people to enjoy things. So if they're gonna enjoy things in a sort of, am I supposed to jump over there? Why don't you put me up here? People are gonna enjoy things kind of empty-headedly or whatever. So be it, you know. Still their money, I guess. It's hard to have a constructive talk about things with people, though. They think you're attacking them. See, that's the same thing Mario Odyssey does. Alright, what is this supposed to be? Let me guess, I have to go up there now, do I? Son of a bitch, I'm just up there. Now that's gonna roll down. Melt some of that. Okay, what else? Anything else we do over here? Kind of chatting away there. At the end of the day, like, I think they're just becoming, these superhero movies are coming like empty blockbusters, so so be it. Let people have it. Same way I feel about Transformers and Mission Impossible and Fantastic Four. It's okay. They are the new 90s action stuff, even if it is crap. I think the 90s stuff is better. Alright, let's melt that. Is he gonna return the lava? Ouchie. Kinda. I need him to go up the wall here. Actually, if you hit him. Right, sorry, I'm getting bad at this. You hit him, break him, then punch the little guy. Right? Now punch the little guy. He goes up there. Nice. Yeah, and these things can keep hopefully melting things. Come on. Almost there. I can just jump the rest of the way. I don't really care. Boom! Nice. The compressor. It's in the big zebra. Bum bum. Bum bum. I find a lot of people end up not actually watching the movies or playing the games. Just go with the grain and it makes their life easier. Especially when you've got AI doing it all for you now. Really just watch the Wikipedia plot summary or have AI watch it for you. Nice, it's almost like this one's meant to come over here so we can read this. But it'll probably still burn me. Saga of the Explorer. Heat down here makes a perfect environment for producing chocolate. Dip a sweet, soft banana into the molten chocolate, which is only possible in this area. Results. Really? The banana makes chocolate? I don't know if that's how it works. But I'll take it. Nice. Oracle, hello, welcome, welcome. Money always changes people. Right, it does, it does. It corrupts indefinitely, doesn't it? Sometimes they can be lucky. There are very few, even a few Irish billionaires who just give all their money away. But yeah, I think it just changes your views on things, you know, over time. Just human nature too. Like, it doesn't matter. You can't say like you're, well, it's because you're strong-willed or weak-willed. It's not always got. It'll break you down eventually. Oh damn! Money doesn't change people. It gives them the freedom to show their true colors. Yeah, that's true too. Stuff hiding underneath you. I mean, you're right as well. Inflaminite. I get that for sure. We always have a little bit of stuff inside of us like that, you know. But if there's, you know, a narcissist isn't just gonna wake up one day like that either. Okay, how are we gonna get this guy? I have to get the snow on him, okay. Wait for the icicles to melt. We'll save our Bananza. Oh Lord, he coming. Then what happens? He spins out. Well, he's covered in ice now. And everything goes icy. And we're gonna mash the crap out of him. Okay, cool. No, I can't. Come here, you little. Ooh, get back here. You might need the zebra. Now he's doing ice. Yeah, I think I might need the zebra. No, I can't get up there. Okay, at least they're trying something. You won't climb up. At least they're trying something different. Go! I'm coming up. No! Why did he do that? Why did he do that? I don't know why, but they expect you to charge up the run for the zebra, and then it makes him roll. It's the same button as the roll. I don't know why they did that. I need an answer, Nintendo. Why did you do that? So I don't want to roll. Alright. Come here, smashing stats. Smashing! There we go, that's a bit easier. At least we know what to do now. Now we can swap back over. I'm just gonna... Oh no, he went straight over there. Okay. Cool. This is like a true little Zelda boss. Yeah. Oh damn, look at it now. I like that you can swap back over between Bananzas really fast. It's ingenious. Genius, Nintendo. Sounds like a horse, doesn't it? Oh shit, what's that? What happens when that happens? He just eats too much, isn't it? Just give me more Bananza, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Oh man, he's tearing up the floor. Here comes the ice. Oh, just in time. Just in time. This guy, now this is a good boss. This one, first one actually makes us think. Up until now it's been like, hits the enemy. Okay, I'm trying to get by, right? Hit him. So meant to be like a horse insect, and you can't hit him at all then after that. It's just 3 hits, the power of the tree. Oracle, have you played this game? What do you think of it? If you haven't, is it something you'd want to get? Like, I know the Switch 2 isn't... One little piece of the snow is enough. Switch 2 isn't exactly on everybody's favourite friend list right now. I understand that. For sure. Trust me, I have my days. Doesn't look like the normal ice we run on. Come here! He keeps creating this tiny lip there, do you see that? An old zebra face is getting lost. Get back here! Nice, got him! Old zebra. Doesn't he look like Madagascar, Marty the zebra? What's that his name? Marty! Johnny Storm actors and Shane. Yeah. Trailer for new Avatar though. I'm still firmly in the camp of love Avatar, mostly for its world building. Yeah, I mean, not to be spoilers or anything, but is the third movie sort of a refresh? I do think that's what they need desperately. It's nothing against the actors. I think Zoe Deschanel, not Zoe Deschanel, Zoe Saldana gets a fucking close name, aren't they? She does a great job. But I think it's time to move away from that family altogether. I actually think that those Avatar movies should be all standalone. Because it allows the tribes to be truly unique, you know? Looks like it follows on, yeah. But yeah, they will do fire. They'll do fire to be like a poison one. Air, they'll do the whole lot. It's not exactly... You know, he did Dancing with Wolves and then added Avatar The Last Airbender elements to them. Why that took 15 plus years, I'll never know, but anyway. That's our James Cameron. I still think Titanic 2 with zombies could be banging. Fucking zombie Kate Winslet and zombie. Zombie! Look at these little shapes. I want to get the white fur because it looks like Rampage. More bloggers, YouTubers doing the thing. Yeah, criticize. Yeah, exactly. You're right. See, the thing is, there's so much money to be made in hate, you know. Now, by all means, if a company is a piece of shit, attack them, you know. Don't spare them at all. But eventually, that money from the hate creates a hateful attitude and a hateful outlook on everything. And you can't pull back from that. It's very dangerous. We go pink or blue for it. Kind of looks like a little snow cone himself. I guess that's the idea. What do you think? Blue is kind of cool. You have to change your pants. So yeah, it's rough. I've seen it happen to people. And as you get older, your just body hurts and your temperament just changes, you know. So you add that and then you can't really enjoy everything or anything anymore. I do stand by the fact that I think that writing is just in general for gaming and movies and TV shows is the worst that it's ever been. That's just how I feel. There's too much of an agenda. You will meet some great stuff, like we still bring up Breaking Bad, but you go look up, Breaking Bad's about 15 years old now, probably closer to 20 years. Is it like 07 or something? Fucking old, you know? And we still holding on to that. But anything, any of the spin-off shows now, anything, it's just not it, you know. House of Dragon, they have their moments, but if you're watching hundreds of hours of TV to have moments, nope. And we had bad TV shows back in the day, you know, bad sitcoms, bad spin-offs. Every comedian and female comedian had spin-offs and shows, and they weren't always great, you know. Ellen had a fucking TV show. And there was like the Joey spin-offs of Friends, and Friends itself was kind of shite as well. I didn't like Friends after season 4. It stopped being like about stand-up comedy jokes in a coffee shop, you know. It just was like, Ross is a psychopath, and Monica's weird, and Phoebe's like gobshite, and so is Joey, and Rachel's like a crazy bunny boiler. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this show? Anyway, but we still had great shows back then, you know, Sopranos and The Wire, and I was talking about The Shield as well. I know a lot of them are crime and cop shows, but there was a reason those were so good, you know. Still waiting a better price. Yeah, you know, you're dead right. I'd say there might be some nice deals at Christmas. Even here in Ireland where I live, they're trying to go like, we new price on the Switch 2, you get it for 500 with Mario Kart. And I'm like, that's the same. You've knocked like €8 off the price. Way to go, you know. Wait till you get a good deal, like maybe a special edition, and then throw in an extra game or a controller. That's the way to go for the same price. You're dead right. Like, you're not missing much right now. Donkey Kong's not enough just to get a console, and Mario Kart's not enough. Both together, that's a pretty good, decent playing experience, but not for that price. Like, I've been playing loads of older games on them. Like, I've got those Digimon games, and I got Mario Odyssey to see what it's like, and doing that kind of stuff where you're playing old games on your new console to see if they run better, and they do, but that's a weird thing to do, right? We've been doing that since the PS4 Pro. It's like, why am I buying another console to play old games? It's fine, you know, but it still creates such a weird precedent instead of just giving us new games. The reason I got mine is because I had an old 8-year-old Switch and it was ragged. You know, I was on the third pair of Joy-Cons and the drift was driving me up the wall. And yeah, I was getting kind of scratched along the edges and it was running a bit piss poor. So I was like, look. And it felt like a generational leap. I didn't have like an OLED. I didn't have a Switch Lite or anything like that. So it felt like a generational leap. I was like, here we go. Let's just fucking treat myself. But I also have a PS5, and I can't lie, I'm not enjoying it this year. Don't know why. Something between the heat and the controller drift, and just not, the game's not hitting the magic note. I haven't been enjoying it. Weirdly enough, the one I didn't think I was going to enjoy, I think I broke the game a little bit there. Yeah, I did. The one I'm enjoying, I didn't think I was going to, is the Xbox, because of the Game Pass. Coming from like a streamer, the difference to me with and without the Game Pass is me playing 1 game a month versus 20 games a month, you know? Like, that's just the way it is. Like, I have this game and I bought Robocop knowing that I was going to get Wu-Chang on the Game Pass. But if I didn't have the Xbox and the Game Pass, I wouldn't have got those other games. So it ends up feeding back into buying more games, buying more indie games. So it makes me happy. I you know, I don't give them my money directly either. Like, I get a month or 2 or 3 months of Game Pass from a website, and I know it's like it's a grey area and all that good stuff, but I don't fucking care. They're already making enough money. So I end up, it works out about $5 a month that way, and it's better. Okay, looks like we're getting to like a bigger moment in the game. We're actually going to meet the president, are we? So I'm not sure how long the game is and how it's getting on. We look kind of cool now, don't we? The ice blue, baby blue Kong. This one is fun. Like, if you like Mario Odyssey, it's fun. It is a collectathon, so nothing ever feels like fully finished. Or you don't feel as though you're kind of, like, the level design is kind of wild with the sub-levels. It's like a Hollow Earth theory. They went pretty far with it. Let's see, will we get that? Yeah, attacking. You know, we should try that. Let's get that. Let's get a bit of hyper armor. So it is fun. But it's that kind of empty, not empty, like mindless fun. It's not a challenge, but it's still really fun. And if you're, like, I'm playing that Souls-like and a shooter, and then this, so it's such a great little cooldown game. It's just great to kind of, I didn't know that did that, okay. It's nice to kind of to play. Most games are mindless anyway, but I'm enjoying it. I think Mario Odyssey probably just pitches the post a tiny bit. I think this one's a more of an inventive game, but Mario controls better, and having the levels so open the way they are now with the terraforming is great, but you keep getting this feeling in the back of your mind where you're like, I didn't finish this level properly, you just move on anyway, you know. Whereas with Mario Odyssey, I mean, you do feel like that in Mario Odyssey because a lot of stuff doesn't open up till the very end and you go back. But you still felt like you're like, okay, I got enough moments, let's move on, you know. But it's, yeah, it's very close. It's like a mix of Tears of the Kingdom and Mario Odyssey because you've got these little rooms and they're basically like the shrines, or challenge rooms. It's definitely worth playing for 100%. Like, I don't know about all these 10 out of 10s. I don't know what it is with Nintendo games. Like, please be critical of something, you know. I'd say my issue, as I said, was it's a bit, what's the nicest way of putting it? It feels a little directionless, you know. Not in a bad way. It's just kind of like go anywhere and do anything. It's like, but and if you're someone who likes your structure, you might find yourself like wondering where you're going half the time. I think that's why they put this whistle mechanic in the game, where you tells you where to go next. I'm like, you wouldn't need that in your game, would you? If it wasn't directionless, I wouldn't need. You know, it's basically like Dead Space having that little light on the ground where to go. That always confused me. I thought it was a cool idea. I was like, how are you getting lost in a hyper-realistic and hallway-driven horror game? How the fuck are you getting lost in Dead Space? Anyway. I thought I saw some... Oh, it's just the rest of the chest. Okay, let's go have a look at this little void code guy. Hell yes. I do wonder if he's going to be the only villain. They're definitely... The villains... Jesus! The villains in this are better than the villains in Mario Odyssey. That's the weakest part of Mario Odyssey, bar none, is those stupid bronze, or whatever they're called, the bunny wedding planners. Horrendous. They're not even unique in any fashion. This one we have Void Call, which is Grumpy Kong, which is self-explanatory, angry dude. Then we just had Poppy, which is kind of interesting. And the president as well. You know, he reminds me of Chaos from Skylanders a little bit. It's kind of goofy. But yeah, I didn't like those. I like the fights were fine, but I don't know, they've been having an issue with villains since what were they called? The Koopalings, or Bowser's kids, basically. Alright, can they open this? Oh, I did jump off it, but I somehow flipped into the... Nice, look at him, he's all covered in smoke. Dr. House, yeah! A House of Cards, yeah, that was a pretty good show too. You know, obviously with Kevin Weirdo Spacey. They're trying to get him back now. It's like, give him a chance. Like, no. Even if the dude was of age, I don't even think if he was, he's still kind of a minor. It's still weird. Sorry, but no second chances for those weirdos. No, thank you. He wasn't even that good of an actor. There, I said it. Someone had to say it. Kevin Spacey wasn't that good of an actor. Sorry. I know you're a fan. I couldn't literally like zone in on one singular role that was like incredible. People talk about like American Beauty. Wasn't that just his life? It's about a teacher having weird fantasies about one of his students. It was the taboo nature of it. There's a certain layer of those movies growing up, Lolita and all that. It's like, this was never okay, but we just, like the Roman Polanskis of the world, we just sat back and we're like, yeah, well, it's taboo, you're not supposed to talk about this. Like, no, I don't care how well it's shot or how well it's written. That's fucking weird. But Hollywood eats it up because half of them are PDF files anyway. We know that for sure. You gonna hide a banana back here? They've been PDF files. Good lord. Yeah, freaking yeah. House was such a hilarious show. I love when a show like that comes up because it's so weird. Like the dude was like highly inappropriate with the most. It was the most non-PC. It's like the anti-doctor, anti-hospital drama show. Then it was like Californication, which is basically David Duchovny getting his rocks off. I could not recover from any of that. I'm sorry. One little wall. Jeez, that's why they give me so many balloons, but I have 18 of them. I don't use them. But yeah, he was just wrecking everybody on that show. The 90s was the best time, in the early 2000s for TV, and it just never recovered. No X-Files and all that good stuff. What's with the tuning fork? So everything's kind of sort of musically inclined. Like these things are even called fractones. So the tone part. And then she sings and she's kind of shy. And then you whistle to figure stuff out. and then the tuning fork. So everything's sort of musically inclined. It doesn't shove it down your face. So even these like weird little things are all based on musical notes, like semi-quavers and all that kind of stuff, you know. So yeah, that's where that comes in. I know they don't shove it down your throat, so you don't really know what they're going for. But yeah, and then there's the whole hollow earth thing. You can't really show it now. I can show you a normal. You can even reset the map, which is cool. I like how they render the map. It doesn't show you now, I don't think. Let me see, collection. No, it doesn't. But when you're teleporting, it'll show you the worlds you're going to. Basically, each sub layer is like a world. So we're kind of in world 7 right now, maybe. And there's sub layers to each layer and all that. So it's interesting. You're gonna meet. Did you say you were gonna meet the president? Me? No. Better Call Saul is really good writing too, and that ended in 22. Yeah. And they're trying to do something else with that. That was all like spin-offs, wasn't it? And he's doing these movies now. Was it Nothing? They're good. He's getting into that kind of Taken stuff as well, though. Like older guy getting the shit kicked out. I really hope that Naked Gun is good, but I'm not expecting too much. Not expecting too much. I think it's getting to that time where Liam Neeson wants to go the way of Leslie Nielsen, and he's like, let's retire sort of and just do these fun movies. I didn't even know Pamela Anderson was in it. The marketing for it has been great. It's very kind of switched on. Definitely some little 22-year-old doing that. Like, hey Reddit, what are you doing? And it was a really good kind of like, save a comedian today, so that's good. Breaking Bad was 08. Yeah, geez, there you go, dude. Fire and Ash, yeah. Do you think there'll be wind in that one as well? He'll do a wind one. They added a third-person mode to that Avatar game from Ubisoft. If you can get that game for like 20 or 15 euro or 15 bucks, it's totally worth it. But it is kind of Ubisoft, so it's up to you what you do with that. Now I played it, but go back and look at the level design on Con 64. Now look at this. What the fuck happened to level design? Right, no, I like what they've done here, but yeah, it's a little more kind of open. Donkey Kong 64 was a disaster. I think it was very rough. Would you believe that Donkey Kong can parry? Nice. I gotta use him to get the lava away. Oh, I'm getting squashed between the two of them. Oh man, you have to do it in 8 seconds? Sheesh! That is tough. They don't like to stay still. But yeah, with Donkey Kong 64, it was just the bananas, and you wanted to get the whole like family involved. Oh my god, they don't reset my health. Well, excuse me. Must be a quicker, easier way of doing this thing than having 20 seconds. It's not even affecting me. I can't touch the lava at all. Can I get him to hit him? No. I know, hurry, it's not working. That's a weird one. That is a weird one. The gun is way too slow, and they're just kind of chilling there. It's a bit of a weird one. I have to figure out a better way. So I went into Bananza mode. I'm like, is that the key? And they won't give me any health back, so I'm always one step away from death. Oh, there we go. Speaking of which, I think it's the first time I died in the whole game. Well, they take your gold off you. Okay. 7 usual suspects, LA Confidential, even Baby Driver. Yeah, Baby Driver. 7. Yeah, he was kind of like the killer in that. LA Confidential. He is good in LA Confidential, but it's like for like what, 10 minutes? He's more of a device, you know? And a character is a device. Sounds a bit weird. Like, oh, he should have fell off the edge. No, you did. Get him! Come on, 6 seconds. I'm completely dependent. And she tells me to hurry. I'm completely dependent on how slow this gun is. Shoot faster, please. But yeah, the thing about Kevin Spacey, if you watch very closely, he actually plays the same person in every single movie. How the fuck did he get him in one go that time? Little bastard. Must be like right on the nose or something. No, we only need just one more. It's not hard. Just have to wait for the gun. See, I can't touch the lava at all. Maybe they have a weak point or something? Please! Come on, come on. I have to wait for him until he dies. Oh no, it's gonna be over. Oh my god, it was 0 on the clock. It was 0 on the clock. Let's go. Let's go. Yoo-hoo! But yeah, like, I think House of Cards kind of brought him back, right? Then you get into all that controversy. I get Kevin Spacey and Russell Crowe mixed up a lot because the Beautiful Mind. They both did like weird kind of savant movies. There was a time, I don't know why, but Hollywood really liked doing like savant and idiot savant movies. Like fucking Rain Man and Beautiful Mind and all these. It's like, what the hell is this? You could even class it. People don't want to say it. You could class it. Good Will Hunting as kind of idiot savant as well. Anyone else be like, no, he just has the tism or he's like a genius. I'm like, did you watch that movie? That dude is not well in the head at all. He's got like fucking. He's by the end of the movie, he's nearly schizophrenic. You know, extreme violent outbursts. He's like 2 different people, like multiple personalities. He starts putting on a Boston accent when he's around Ben Affleck and talking with the girl. Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. Those kind of movies are important because I think, well, you hope in your heart of hearts that people see it and they realize, like, hey, I exhibit some of those things. Maybe I should get myself sorted.